is time once again for the Hodgepodge of Hilarity. That's right. We shall close that and open the game I'm going to play. That seems like a good call. It seems like a useful situation. Where is the game I want? Ooh, I've apparently played quite a lot of games in between last Wednesday and this Wednesday. Well, I say that. One of those I have not played because it's just been installed on top. But that's not necessarily the point or the needed piece of information. Crucial thing is, we're about to play Don't Starve. Don't starve yourself. When you feel a rumble, it's time to do some eating. Ideally. Obviously, we may have a situation where we can't eat. That would be problematic. Now, big question, computer. Are you going to do the right thing? Or are you going to stay on this screen here, which is the wrong thing? I do not know. We'll give it a moment. We'll give it a moment. Good Lord. Yep. I distinctly forgot to turn that down. So, there we go. Thank you very much. Also, that is definitely loud for the gameplay now. What's that coming over the hill? It's a sincerity cannon. It's on full power, and I'm meaning it. All stations fire right at his jacksie. Don't fire at the man's jacksie. That's just unfair. Right, I'm just checking everything's worked correctly. It's just with the new overlay, it is slightly weird seeing it. I know, technically you built it, you should be used to what it looks like, but it is slightly funky with the letters on top of the gameplay and all that stuff. But still, it's one of those ones where having the sort of slightly shrinked size.
Hello there.
Makes it strange. Also, I'm equally slightly intrigued. Yeah. It's interesting. I wonder why. But hello there. Hello there, Mr. Blueboosh. I'm curious. I can only assume it's based on the fact that it's in the text-to-speech classification and inside the notification alert thing for the subscription, which we will get to in a moment. I've slightly glossed over that, and I apologise for glossing over that. It's a very big deal, and I thoroughly appreciate it. It's just... that is officially paused. I can never remember with Don't Starve. Don't Starve together. That doesn't pause. It will carry on even if you push the start button. But luckily the single player one distinctly does allow for it. But yes, I find it mildly intriguing that the statement in the chat with regards to the subscription does not come up in the chat on the screen. Whereas the chat for the redeemable, of course, hello, Valet, that does, and that's mildly intriguing. But let's get back to welcome, Mr. Blueboosh. Welcome to the Hodgepodge of Hilarity, and thank you very much for the subscription. That has been 8 months. Good Lord. That sort of puts into perspective quite how long, A, you've been watching this, and B, how long I've been doing this. Because 8 months is when you've been watching it. I'd say there was another sort of 4 to 6 tacked onto that for how long I've actually been doing it, which is quite something. Quite alarming in a way, quite alarming. Right, but nonetheless, thank you. The time frame doesn't, strictly speaking, make that much difference. It is a thank you no matter what. And I've survived a total of 11 days, which is nice. See if I can't survive a few more. Right, so we're in a lovely little central island, aren't we? There was coral to the right of me. Apparently seagulls to the left. There was a sort of... This island here was ever so slightly sort of... I did build out that island, which means I'll probably want to return to that island at some point. But we've also started building a home hub on this island. Now, if memory serves, wasn't this... Oh, that was the island of bees. And was this... That was the island of monkeys. Now, was it... Oh, it was bees and sweet potatoes, wasn't it? Bees and sweet peas. So I think ultimately now what we want to do is just sort of... I'm thinking maybe if I just head north. See what's up north. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Grab that jungle seed before it blows away. The big winds are here. I'll try and grab those seeds as well. Soggy seeds, that's fine. Not a problem. The big... Excuse me. The big winds are blowing. Oh, yes, they are. The big winds are here. That's an alarmingly low volume of sweet potato. An alarmingly low volume of sweet potato. I was very much hoping not for the whole serious lack of sweet potato. We'll take that mushroom in the hopes... Oh, we can hack down bamboo as well. I don't know if I want to. But anyway, let's do the usual establishments. How are you, Mr. Bluebush? And look, if you look... Oh, the winds are not blowing logs. That's interesting. I must admit, I thought a wind this strong... I do feel like there is a wind at some point that is strong enough to blow literally everything. There is nothing is safe from the winds of the full storm. I do feel like we are verging on full storm territory, though, so we may find... Come here, seeds. There we go. We may find trouble in the not-too-distant future. But we'll pop in 3 sweet potatoes once again, and we are now out of sweet potatoes, which is alarming. And we can't really necessarily... Oh, can we... No. I'd need a trap for that. Which arguably I should be able to get a trap. Which is not too bad. Let's store that in the chest, maybe? That is the last thing I'm going to be storing in that chest at the time. Without getting another chest. Which I suppose arguably there is a little bit of wood over there. I feel curmudgeon-y. What a fantastic word. What a lovely, delightful use of the word curmudgeon-y. And you're doing Jean Grey. Are you doing Jean Grey in grey? Because then it would be Jean Grey who's grey. And especially that would fit with a sort of slightly curmudgeon-y mood, wouldn't it? To paint the woman in grey. Everything must be grey. I'm down and therefore it's grey, sir. Jean Grey's grey. But did you ever... Ah! There's a snake. There's... Ow, you bastard. I thought I was far enough away, but apparently it was not. But did you ever finish Scarlet Witch? Because I don't seem to remember seeing Scarlet Witch. So are you avoiding Scarlet Witch? I can't really talk with the idea of avoiding doing a model, because I've put off doing Ghost Rider for quite a significant amount of time, so we can hardly be the one to talk. Sure, she's processing. Yes, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Do-do-do-do. Except you've technically got less excuse, considering you can whop out a... So, oh shit, there's 2 snakes. Okay, that might require a certain level of spearage. And... Ah, you bastard. Oh, poison snake. Yeah, that's going to be an issue, isn't it? Oh, well. Fuck it. We don't have much choice. Did we have a thing going in the crock pot? No, we didn't. It's fine. But yeah, poison... I'm going to have to just hope poison wears off by itself, because I don't think I've got a way of solving poison. Which... it's going to be unfortunate. Because if poison doesn't fuck off by itself, then I have no way of dealing with this stuff. Do we have like a sort of... I can't even find the regular healing stuff. Hand back. Log suit. I really should try and treat myself to a log suit being available. That would be quite helpful. I'm just not... I'm not necessarily one who engages in combat all that much. So it is one of those ones where it's like... meat effigy. I'm never going to be able to get that at the moment. Dripple pipes. Interesting. Make the world weep. Well, I prefer not to, but maybe at some point. No, I wouldn't have thought it was in the hat scenario. I wouldn't have thought it was any over here. Do you know what? There's the part of me thinking I might just end up dying. I might just end up dying. Because I don't really know how to deal with poison. So we'll have to hope that it just wears off. But that's not really something you want to do in this game. No, sorry. I'm going to pop a mushroom and a bit of monster meat in there. Because I think it's going to be worth something. Then we're going to just pop a little bit extra there. Ah, Mr. Butternut! Mr. Butternut, welcome indeed. Oh, welcome indeed. Oh, welcome indeed. Oh, it's Mr. Butternut. Mr. Butternut is here indeed. You've now become a sort of children's character. You are Mr. Butternut, and you've come to save the day. It's Mr. Butternut. He's here to teach the children. Hello, Mr. Butternut. Will you teach the children something? What do you think you'll teach the children? Nobody knows. This poison doesn't feel like it's wearing off. Which, yeah. This could be a problem. Do we have snake skin in that chest? Yes, we do. There is also a snake apparently coming at me. Which I won't quad. Hey, Mr. Snakey. Go on, have a go. And now I'm going to fuck you up. You miss once, I fuck you up some. That is the nature of my doings. How am I? I mean, I have been doing better. We have got a slight situation here where I am poisoned. A poison snake came out and poisoned me. And now I don't know what to do. I don't know. Oh god, it's 4 logs. I thought it was only 3 logs. I don't really need those doubloons at the moment. Do I have doubloons on me? No, I don't. So yeah, it's going to be night time again in a moment. So we are gonna need to do something about this inconvenient situation. But welcome, Mr. Butternut. How are you as well? I believe Mr. Blue Boosh, you may have missed it. He's feeling curmudgeon-y, so I can answer for him on this occasion. He didn't get any sleep, which is inconvenient to say the least. Right. I don't really know what to do next, but as I say, I'm doing poorly in this game already, which is not great news because I don't know how to get rid of poison. No. I don't know how to get rid of poison. No. Which is gonna cause some massive issues, because my health bar is draining and I don't know what to do. But we'll see if I can solve some of my problems. One of my major problems is to cut down trees, because I need the wood. I just don't need a snake. Thank you for not having a snake. Oh dear. Oh, no, we're okay. It's always that autosave that just manages to slow it down enough. I don't think it's necessarily the machine's fault or the game's fault. It's just one of those things where it's trying to work out the nature of the save. It just sort of slightly stutters, but it's always slightly disconcerting when it does, inevitably. Right, I don't know. This may end up as sort of horrid muck, but I'll pop the egg in the... Yeah, no, I was going to say, I'll pop the egg in the cooker. They've been addicted to bacon. I might as well face it, I'm addicted to bacon. I'm assuming that's the sort of the cooked meat product from pigs sort of bacon, and not Richard Bacon, the slightly disgraced host of Blue Peter, I think it was. He was certainly a children's host somewhere along the line, and he was most certainly significantly disgraced. I think he was I think he went out on drugs. I don't think he is anymore. I think he got over that and came back stronger. But nonetheless, I think at some point he was addicted to the old drugs. Pop the old things in there. Now, anything else I don't need? I don't think I need those. Logs are almost always universally useful. 2 tools, the food known as bacon, of course. Right, so now then, can we get access to rope? Yes, we can. If we just get access to our rope there, and then is it in the combat supplies? I mean, you would think so, but there we go. Yeah, log suit, seashell suit. She sells seashells on the seashore, so we need 2 ropes for that. That's fine. And now we need just a large volume of logs. How many logs precisely, gang? How many logs precisely? That's the wrong tab. 8 logs I have free. Let's try and resolve that situation. Excuse me. Grab the logs and grab the egg. Right, we'll pop the egg in the... Now I'm hoping... I mean, I'm sort of hoping for meatballs again. But I cannot guarantee what 2 eggs, a mushroom and some monster meat is actually going to form. So we shall just have to hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Now I know there's snakes lurking all over the place here, so we're going to have to be a little bit cautious. More so if there ends up being that poisonous snake again, because... Oh shit, I've lost my axe. Can I axe you a question? Not at the moment, because I've run out of axes. I need more branches as well, really. The old sort of brambles don't cut it for building tools. I don't think you need specifically sticks, which means, unfortunately, at the moment, I do not have enough sticks for the situation I find myself in. Which, oh, there's one more seed. I genuinely thought I'd taken all of the seeds. It's fine. Let's grab that. Oh, one more acorny thing. Oh, what was in the crock pot? Oh, I mean, it doesn't look disgusting. Pierogi! Comfort food. I'll take pierogi. I don't know if I want pierogi, but I'll take the pierogi. If you want the pierogi, I can take the pierogi. Log suit me, please. Now, the unfortunate thing with the log suit is you can't use it alongside of a backpack, so you're going to have to make that decision. Ah, a little bit of grass. Not gonna go amiss. Grab more seeds. Get away from my seeds, you little bitch bird. I'll try and grab those seeds as well. I want those seeds. I want all of the seeds. They can aid in my hunger. Do you know what? I'm going to eat my pierogi. Chomp chomp. Yeah, and that poison's definitely not going away, is it? Which is a problem. I'll be sure. Sea lab. I don't necessarily think I want a sea lab. Divining rod, thermal measure is not going to be useful. Gunpowder, no. Lightning, ice, no. I mean, ice might be important in summer, but I don't know if we're going to make it to summon, so we're not worried too much about that. I mean, is it going to be in honey poultice? Okay, so anti-venom, right? Okay, here we go. I don't know what that green lump is. So, yes, but I do have access to coral, I believe. I don't appear to have the coral here. No, I don't appear to have the coral here. That's unfortunate, but... well, we're not going to be going anywhere just yet. Seaweed shouldn't be a huge problem to get my hands on. But everything else I think is going to be a huge problem. So, yeah. I'm now fighting tooth and nail against poison, which is not great news. Also, there's fucking... I'll tell you what, we can probably afford to ditch my backpack and have my log armor, just in case these snakes get a little bit up themselves. I can hopefully defend myself against the snake invasion. This is not the most comforting of homes, is it, where my home is susceptible to snake invasion. I don't know about anybody else, but I think if I went to a sort of a place and they sort of went, yeah, there is one issue with this property. It is susceptible to snake invasion. I would very much just turn around and go, no, you're okay. I think we'll leave it. I think I'll leave it. I don't want a house that is susceptible to snake invasion. We do need another garland in the not too distant future. I'm just going to take it this time. It's not the most optimal way of doing things, but you know. Now I've got log armor. I'll do a little bit. I'm not going to completely dismiss the idea of trying to avoid damage, but I'm equally not going to be that fussed over it. We'll grab my backpack again, put the log suit in the backpack, and now, yeah, I think we're going to have to chow down on those meatballs. Hunger is definitely becoming an issue again. Not the most convenient of things. We'll pop a steak in there. I think we're going to have to use our last bit of log there, which is unfortunate. And Final Fantasy XIV's plot, eh? Is it a good plot? I don't know. Don't necessarily spoil it. Although, having said that, I don't honestly think I'm going to get round to actually playing Final Fantasy XIV. Mostly owing to the simple fact that it is sort of the MMORPG one with the subscription fee, I believe. Although there was a way around the subscription fee, but I think because I played the beta version, I can no longer just grab the game or something. There's some odd complication that really feels like it shouldn't be a complication, but it is a complication, as complications like to be. Sometimes the world does enjoy just flinging a complication in your face and going, there's no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just making it awkward for you. But it does appeal. It does appeal. I like the look of it. And as I say, I was way back when I was part of the... I say it was such ridiculous overpride. But still. For an MMO, the plot is great. It's an FF game before it's an MMO. Ooh, good. That does make me slightly more inclined to try it, but one day I'll probably go, you know what, fuck it, I'll just pick it up. Every now and again it sort of comes in on the sales, you know, Square Enix weekend or some such, and I think, maybe, and then I don't, but that's not the point. The point is I think maybe. We've got severe issues right now. I realise I've said that many times, but it is true. I've got very little health left, and that poison is showing no sign of fucking off. Which, yeah, somewhere on the line, it means I'm going to have to try and get some kind of anti-venom, but I don't think I can, because I just don't have the required item. Oh, well, we'll double down. Oh, that's a hammer. That is not a tool to be whacking a snake with, it would seem. No, monster meat. I wondered if it might be poisonous snakes that are responsible for the sort of gland thing, but unfortunately, yeah, I mean, one of those inconvenient things. If they don't give me one of these gland things that are required, I can't solve this problem. And this problem is going to kill me. I could do with getting rid of, I suppose, arguably... Oh, no. I think it did a little tiny bit to my health bar. I need to be able to sort of ditch some of... Oh, well, to a certain extent. I should combine my sticks. Also, I can put my planks away. Store those planks, that's it. We'll grab those seeds, because seeds are always quite useful for healing yourself. My monster steak is actually not going to be that useful at this point in time, because I can't afford to actually eat it, because I'm reasonably certain it damages you. I've got the tiniest amount of... Yeah, no, we're done. We are officially done, I fear. Also, my surfboard is apparently dying on its arse. So we're going to head north, but I think I'm going to die on the open seas. Possibly because the surfboard even is dying, but also the fact that I am poisoned and therefore am keeling over. Unless there's some kind of twist, which will suddenly be the poison doesn't actually kill you. But that seems unlikely. Little water never hurt. Well, I think you'll find the poison does. Oh, that's a gunpowder barrel. I don't think we want to deal with the gunpowder barrel, since I've got very little health left. Oh, a stinkray, I think that was, as opposed to a stingray. Stingray, stingray. I could do with help from Troy Tempest now. I could really do with assistance from Troy Tempest. Would you like to help me now, Mr. Troy Tempest? There we go. Seaweed. Seaweed and coral, I think I can get my hands on when it comes to trying to survive the poison. Oh, I see. You can't do that with that. Do you dig coral reef? No. Oh, and there we go. The inevitable hit. So, spoiler alert. Poison is death. Poison is death. I really had faith in the game not being a dick about it. Sort of going, poison will wear off if you can last long enough. It didn't. It very much didn't. Well, now, do I do more Don't Starve, or do we move on to something else? I think we might move on to something else. Maybe we'll start afresh next week or something, but for now we'll try the alternate plan, which is something just as difficult, in fairness. Something just as difficult. Although I've never played it, so I can't say for certain. I've never completed the first one, so it's difficult to say whether this is going to go well or not, but we'll have a go. There we go. Apparently, I think this is experimental and therefore not 100% finished, so it might not be. It might be buggy, I don't know, and it might not be reflective of the final product, I believe is the official jargon. But we shall see what it's like, because I bought it, and now I want to play it. And that's not always the case. Sometimes I buy things and I never get round to playing them. But on this occasion, I'm going to give it a damn good go to play it. Well, it's there we go. I was going to say, it's interesting. We've got the cursor, but no game at the moment. And you will not see the game for a moment or two, because I do need to put a new source in there. Hello, 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 Mr. Jester Phoenix. Welcome. Unfortunately, you just missed me die of poison in Shipwrecked, so if you were hoping for Don't Starve, you are out of luck. But there you go. Ooh, I like waiting screen. It's not bad. It needs some tweaks. I plan on getting rid of utility transfer ass. It's one of those ones where I never noticed it when I was building it, but I suppose I was too much looking at the sort of overall aspect rather than the finer details. And I think the Witcher game in the colour purple doesn't quite go with when there's a video game in play. You sort of lose the E at the end because it's a bit too dark. But outside of that, it is suitably pleasing. Right, okay, I'm going to let it get to the sort of main menu, maybe. Oh, there we go. Oh, what is this? Okay. Do that. Yeah, that should be fine. That's fine. Let's go here. Right, okay. So I think we're safe to put it on now. So hopefully, give it a capture. Oops. Well, I got part of the title right, just in the wrong place. That one. No, I don't think you'll need to capture the cursor. There's that. Now we need that to be there, I believe. And I believe if we go ahead and, theoretically at least, that worked! I think that might have worked! Right. Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. You are not expected to succeed on your first expedition, or even your 10th. Heroes will die, failure will abound, and the world will seek to smother your flame. Take heart. Do not relent. Press forward through the encroaching gloom and face your fears. Redemption at last can be found deep within the icy depths of... Are you gonna... Yeah. The darkest dungeon. And this... I must admit, it might be a case of using the mouse after all. Which I suppose is fair enough. Which means I probably want the cursor caught after all. But still, we shall give it a moment. And see what happens. Is it the same narrator? Because I must admit, but for anybody wondering, this is Darkest Dungeon 2, the second one. Hence why I'm saying, is it going to be the same narrator? Because I must admit, the narrator's voice in the Darkest Dungeon is fucking awesome. Yes, it is the same narrator. Ah, I see. You are familiar with the Darkest Dungeon 2.
Ruin.
There we go. That's the man. Ruin.
My protege.
Oh,
My friend.
I think I love that man's voice.
Our
Ruin.
calculations were correct.
This game is also very different from the first one. Well, I will find out.
The Earth spins
It's intriguing because it looks almost identical
axis.
from a sort of screenshot standpoint.
Bridled consequence.
But we'll see.
A wasteland.
No, I don't know how the first one ends, so
Must ride out into it.
I've skipped forward because I can't imagine I'm going to actually complete the first one because they are bastard hard games. But we'll see.
There's hope. The very last of it.
Ah, you're right, mate. I don't want
It's
it.
yours now.
You keep it. You keep it, son.
You were bold once. Be
Yeah, all
bold
right. Look,
once
the lack of
more.
my hair is none of your business, son.
Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon.
Look, I think we should leave the gays alone. We don't need to fix them.
Truth of the darkest dungeon.
There he is. The darkest dungeon. Right, in a moment I will try and get the cursor back on screen so you can see where the cursor is.
Your sanctum.
Thank you.
Drifted
Is it a sanctorum
by
as well?
Nightmare.
Oh, bituminous. What a word. What a word. Right, pop the cursor back on. Which means now... There we go. You can now see the cursor. Complete your confession. I confess nothing, sir. Denial. Oh, there we go. I don't know what that says.
The shackles of denial must be destroyed.
You can destroy my shackles any day. So we're in the stagecoach. Right, click to view or dismiss. Okay, here we go. The stagecoach is your carriage, your coffin, and your confessional. Wow. A bit more dramatic. W to drive the coach forward. Double tap W to auto drive. To steer. If there's a Darkest Dungeon 2, doesn't that mean the last dungeon wasn't the darkest? That's not an unreasonable point. Z to bring up the stagecoach view. This shows what upgrades are currently installed on the coach. What upgrades... and yes, upgrades can only be changed at the Wainwright, who is present at each inn. Okay, can we... how do we... Oh, there is the next there. So is there... No, there is no controller, so I guess we'll turn the controller off. Which is not a problem. It is not a problem, sir. It is not a problem. Oh, there we go. We've got 50 lights. Right, okay. So I guess we'll just sort of go forward into the darkness. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of steering there. Oh,
A place between places.
the crossroads. What made them so cross? The crossroads of guilt, loathing, failure, regret, and disgrace. Okay. The flame. The flame. The stagecoach carries the flame, which is the last hope for the world. It will gradually diminish as you drive, but helping local populace in assist encounters can refill it. The lower it gets, the harder things will be for the party. Do not let the flame expire. You come to a fork in the road. What do? I pick up the fork. I wash the fork. I use the fork with my dinner. So it's revealed that the world is basically the resting place of some eldritch horror that was woken up by the ancestor, who then proceeded to go insane and writes to the player to get them to come to the estate with the intent of having them heir people. Having their heir, I'm assuming, to die at there? Speeding up its awakening. So sacrifices, essentially, is what we're getting to. The game ends with you delaying the monster's awakening. Ah. Well, I get the impression the monster didn't... the monster's awoken, perhaps. And we have to get the flame away from the thing. Having their heir hire people. Ah, got ya. Yeah, that makes sense now. When the flame gets below 40, things start to get significantly more dangerous for the heroes. Monsters get combat bonuses, and there are increased chances that battle modifiers will further increase the monster's power. The waning flame also increases the chance that the heroes will develop negative affinities with each other. That's the key new bit I think that seems to be new. The idea of the party members actually liking and disliking each other, which will be quite interesting. I mean, it was hard enough trying to deal with them all as individuals, let alone trying to figure out how they coexist as a group. Visit a sister counters to raise the flame. I don't know where that is, but I'm sure we'll find out. When the flame reaches 0, the heroes are ambushed by fiendish cultists. If the heroes survive the fight, then the expedition will continue with a tiny flicker of flame still alive. Okay, so I'm assuming is the crossroads a sort of level section. Yes, it is. Oh, I must admit, when just looking at the screenshots independently, it was difficult to notice the difference. But I cannot deny, I think maybe they've upped their game with the models and stuff. Because I think that's now full 3D models in a sort of 2D space. Whereas before, I think they were 2D models in a 2D space. But I might be mistaken. Anyway, so the man-at-arms is usually best at the front because he's got lots of shielding, so we'll pop him there.
More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Yes. I get the impression maybe, because he's quite good, yeah. I think they've potentially put them in roughly the right sort of order. But I might be mistaken. We'll wait and see. You can see sort of, I think, this, if it's the same as the previous one, although we might be able to find out more there. But nonetheless, if it's the same as the last one, I think that is their sort of most effective position, and that's where they're going to be ending up targeting. So you can see he's sort of slightly more effective there, and she's more effective in the centre. He's more effective in the centre, and he's most effective. Yeah, he's most effective in the second place, I would say. But I think the order, basically the order they've given me here, seems reasonable. But let's investigate the party. 4 heroes will join together on this expedition. Our salvation rides with them. Click and drag hero portraits to assemble your party. 4 heroes. The hero and the rightmost position of your roster will be first in the combat line. You can rearrange your party order while driving by clicking and dragging their portraits. Party order determines what position each hero is when the battle starts. The furthest hero to the right begins at the front line of combat. Indeed. Right, and I think we'll start with the big man-at-arms. Yes, there you go. Who would like to be the man-at-arms? You don't have to use your username if you don't particularly want to, but I'm happy to name them after usernames if you desire. Basically, first come, first serve. So you would like Mr. Blueboosh, the man-at-arms. He is the big man-at-arms. Oh, I'm tempted to keep him as Dismas, because that is the original man. That's the original man from the original game. I think. I'm fairly certain I'm right in that assessment. So I might keep Dismas, because as I say, I'm fairly certain he's the original bloke.
Into the catacombs of the mind.
But I'm happy to rename Audrey the Grave Robber to a name of someone's choosing. Again, I'm happy to use usernames. Equally happy if you've just got a suggestion for a name. Once again, I guess it will be first come, first serve. Because there's not enough to just sort of... It's not worth doing anything other than first come, first serve, I don't think. We shall wait for a moment, and then I will name them probably back to Audrey. Don't know. Oh, you got to head off suddenly. That is unfortunate. I hope the stream goes well as well, but it's the darkest dungeon. It definitely won't. Well, I guess we'll go back to Audrey for the Grave Robber, and then we'll put in the Plague Doctor. The offer is still there, but we may call the Grave Robber red. Okay, we can do that. She is now red. And she has bread. She is the red bread. The bread of ready. We also have a Plague Doctor. Would someone like to be, or would like someone would like to name the Plague Doctor? I'll give it, I don't know, probably only about 30 seconds maybe, and then he can just remain Paracelsus, possibly Paracelsus. Yeah, I think it's difficult to know with a C sometimes, but I think potentially Paracelsus. What is a physician if not a student of decay? Pringle the Plague Doctor. There we go. The unusual suspects. I should have looked at those slugger-winded things, I think, because I feel like they might be pertinent, but we shall see. The Valley. It is time for the Valley, sir.
Once again.
Okay.
All the world's horrors bar the way.
Right, just one quick thing. Let's have a look. Let's have a look in the stage code then. Oh, it's called The Last Hope. I can rename it if I want to, but I must admit, I might as well just leave it as The Last Hope. I don't seem to be able to get rid of it. There we go. And no, I don't necessarily think I can... That eye, yeah, okay. Here we go. I don't really know. I feel like I should avoid the leaves. I don't know why, I just feel like I should. Getting darker out there. That's fine, buddy. That's fine. We're all good. Oh. It's surprisingly difficult to do this. The academic's cash. How much cash can an academic truly have? They are mired in debt with no way of getting through it. Oh, there we go. We push that button.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Well, it's worth something to me. Medicinal herbs. Holy water! A dartboard for the inn. Whittling tools. I'll be a whittling man. A whittling. So that's an inn item as well. Infernal flame. Oh, permanently restricts flame to 1. No ups, no downs. Interesting. Storage trunk. Vague trinket. Yes. I've always wanted a vague trinket. It's something at least. So inventory. Your stagecoach is limited in how many items it can carry. Press I to view what you have. Your shared inventory is split between all item types. Some items stack well, whereas others take an entire slot. Use the tabs to easily see each item type. Some stagecoach upgrades increase stacking limits. If the stagecoach becomes full, you may wish to discard less important items. Click and drag them off of the inventory window. Items cannot be sold anywhere, so throw away what you don't need. Discarding items earns a small amount of hope. Trinkets, combat items, inn items, and stagecoach upgrades will all help you on your quest. You will also find relics and baubles, trinkets, which can be used to purchase supplies from the vendors. Each hero may equip up to 2 trinkets at a time. Trinkets confer bonuses or special abilities and can drastically improve a hero. Trinkets may be removed or swapped at any time. Open an inventory with I and select the trinket to filter to see only trinkets, and then drag a trinket from the inventory to an empty hero slot to equip it. Combat items are equipped into a dedicated skill slot on each hero. To equip one, click the slot, and then double-click or drag the combat item from inventory. Equipping a combat item allows it to be used during combat. Mastery points are earned mostly through combat victories. Each point will upgrade one hero's skill. Relics are the main currency of the land, used to buy most supplies. You'll find relics mostly as spoils of battle. Baubles. Used only to purchase trinkets. Baubles. Come in different forms for each region. All bauble types are worth the same, but take up different space in your inventory. Your total baubles are shown by the triangle-like symbol in the inventory. Okay, well, let's have a look through the inventory, because we had a vague trinket. So, theoretically, let's... yeah. So, oh, no, I don't want to discard it. What I want, ideally... clearly, I missed how you did it. Because how do I get my people's stats up? I seem to have missed the part where I've got people. Tutorials. Equipping trinkets. Open eye. Select the trinket filter. But I need the man's filter up first. I don't seem to have been given information as to how to get my man's info up. Well, I guess I could look it up, I suppose. My first thing we'll do is have a look up here. I kind of do want the high, but still. It is already apparently... yeah, resolution. Tell you what, let's knock the music down a bit. And the sound effects, that's it. That's my usual approximation. Knock the sound down by about twice the amount you knock the... oh, what was that?
I remember our first meeting on the steps of the university.
I think there was a potential battle there, but
a collegial handshake
it just sort of disappeared, so...
doom us both.
Oh, I think we've lost a little bit more flame, yes. We've lost a bit more flame. Also now we have gone through the leaves after all, despite me trying to avoid them. Well, that didn't seem to do much to me, so... oh, hello, people! The desperate few. Assist us. Okay. It's on us to carry the torch, and it's a long road. Let all kind folk unite under the banner of our light. We light the ray for more than merely us now. Oh, the plague doctor has no opinion. So it looks like if I... let's have a look at the encounters thing. During encounters such as this one, heroes will voice opinions on a course of action. You must choose one of their wishes. I see. Okay, so there is a sort of difference, it would seem. Pringle is quiet yet serious. No, well, it might just be we can't hear him through the mask. He might be just... yes, Pringle. That is exactly what we must do, Pringle. I know. Of course. Excellent. Excellent advice. Affinity changes. Okay. Heroes often have vastly different opinions about how given encounter should be resolved. It does sound, in fairness, it sounds quite a lot like actually they sort of Pringle equals Kenny, yeah. Each region is overwhelmed with local evil. Resistance encounters are battles with these monsters. Winning resistance encounters is the primary way in which you can gain mastery points and earn treasures that will make the heroes more powerful. It also reduces loathing. Assistance brings the heroes face to face with the downtrodden, which is what we've got. Best way to restore the flame. Cultists emanate from the mountain and the great evil contained therein. Cultists' encounters are always a tough fight, but the rewards are equally valuable. Stave off the evil, reduce your loathing, and use the spoils to equip yourself for the final assault on the mountain. Okay, so you think we should help. I think you're saying we should help, and you're basically saying we should help as well. So, as far as I can tell, no matter which of these I choose... so, Mr. Blue Boosh, you can go and aid the people. Oh, no, maybe you can't then. Dismas can? No. I'm confused. I thought clicking that was going to help. Alt. No. Right. Ah! I have to hold it. I have to hold it. So Dismas has done it now, but now at least for the future I know you actually have to hold it. It's one of those. Almost always get taken aback by one of those. It takes me a good substantial amount of time to spot the fact that it wants me to hold the button and not just go click. Because sometimes it makes little to no sense why you would insist on me holding the button. But I suppose it's because it's a choice and you could change your mind part way.
Only trial and tribulation.
Of course, there's only ever trials and tribulations. Oh, I appear to have black tyres. This does not seem like a good idea, or a good thing. Oh, what is this? I don't know if I can just... Oh, here we go, something is happening. Oh, the bulwark of denial is actually a fight, guys, not just a thing. Okay, so the noxious blast and the... Oh, ounce of prevention. Okay, I went through a few variations of what that word was in my brain there. My first instinct was dance of prevention. Doesn't seem like an unreasonable name for a manoeuvre, apart from when you remember that he's a little witch doctor and unlikely to dance. Then I thought it said dunce, because I was convinced the first letter was a D. So I thought, dunce of prevention? And no, it's an ounce. It's an ounce of prevention. Roll for intimidation. No, I'm afraid there is no intimidation available here. The noxious blast. So yes. Ooh. I must admit, okay, the screenshots I saw have done this no credit whatsoever, because this is fucking beautiful. I love the fact that he got that ready before I aimed it, which is beautiful. So the wicked slice, a wicked slice, a wicked slice, a wicked slice, a wicked slice. So I'm assuming, yeah, forward one, tracking shot, remove a doodah, cannot gain a doodah, and he ignores all doodahs. Okay, take aim, gets me a doodah, and removes that. So I don't think we need any of that. I think we can probably just make a little wicked slash. A wicked slash! A wicked slash! Oh, I love the fact that he gets ready for it. And God, he looks good in that coat. That's a nice coat. That man has a nice coat. Oh, he's chomping me. That's fine. He chomped the shield. That's not a problem. But yeah, it's quite... Do you know, it's actually amazing to see it outside of the screenshots I saw. Because the screenshots made it look almost identical to the original. But seeing it sort of real, quote-unquote real, I suppose. But seeing it in this context, you can see how much... I'm loath to use the word better, because it's different, not necessarily better. But it's now 3D, and they've kept all the beauty of the original whilst essentially sort of slightly upgrading stuff, I think. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, that's good to remember, the fact that he's got one that can go forward, because that means that if I use Dismas's forward, I can then use his to possibly bring that back. But yeah, I think at this point we just crush that front fella. Death blow! Oh, they've kept the old sort of death irritating stuff in the way sort of thing. So we've got a thrown dagger... Flashing daggers? I don't think we need flashing daggers. Poison darts, that might be quite good. And heals. At the moment we don't really need heals, so I'll tell you what, we're going to sort of do some chip damage with the poison darts. Oh, he resisted poison, of course he did. I suppose he's undead, so can't get much more disgusting. Oh yeah, we can see his little stats down there, can't we? Blight, yeah. The one thing he resists the most is the one thing I tried to inflict on him, but that's fine. Okay, so we can probably do that war pick, because we can reach, so that seems like a reasonable choice. And then Dismas, do you know what? Dismas, this time you can use your pistol blast. Bang! Death blow. Critical hit.
Easily resolved.
Damn straight. A slime mold. Ugh. Icky. Icky boos.
Are you shaken?
No, but I might be stirred.
Worse in store.
Thank you. Thank you for that ominous... No, there must be a way. Is that a button? That a button? That's a button. Stagecoach. That's the inventory. Ah! I found the button. We found the button to open him. Open him up. That's the one. Here we go. Right, natural swing. So he gains 10% damage, 3% crit, but minus 10% damage for his torn rotator cuff. Oh, great. So basically cancelled each other out. I suppose that, you know, in essence, it could be worse. In essence, it could be worse. And we can still change names if we decided to. Neutral to everybody, that's fine. Plentiful resistances, and now we can start equipping trinkets if we want to. So, resistance to movement, that might not be a terrible idea. Were these starting characters preset or randomish? I'm going to say preset, but I can't say that with any real absolute certainty. Well, you are my sort of defensive specialist, so do you know what? You're going to get both trinkets, because I'm feeling generous, Mr. Blue Boosh. You can have them both. Pringle, he's a slugger. Damage, 10% damage, 5% crit, but 50% less HP and -1 speed, because he's a little winded boy. And then Red the Grave Robber, committed to a power beyond themselves. But they start 15% less. That icon. And they combat start with that icon. Which I don't know what those icons are, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. But Devout, I'm assuming, probably means she can't do certain things, like in the previous one. Dismus, Hard Noggin, and Necrophobia, fear of cadavers and symbols of death. Gain on hit, corpse, something or other, 30%. So I'm assuming when we've killed things, that's going to kick in, which is slightly problematic, but still. And now we can choose our combat skills, equip a combat item. Well, I don't think we've got a combat item, so that's fine. But there we go. We've at least figured out a couple more buttons that we can use. But the fact that this is the first run, because I'm fairly certain this is like the other one, although possibly even more sort of rogue-style gameplay, the sort of you have a go, you inevitably die, you have another go, you inevitably die, you have another go, and it takes you like 600 years to actually get anywhere. That's not technically true. That's an exaggeration, 600 years. But nonetheless, it's one of those, and often the first run is not that random, whereas the subsequent ones are, so it's quite possible that this is not particularly randomised at this stage.
Still gathers.
Nice. Okay, so Dismus and Red became more friendly. Blue Boosh and Dismus became more friendly. The party reached the Torch and Crown. Hello, sir. Right. So, the Loathing Whispers. Don't know what that means, but still. We'll continue, question mark? Oh, there we go. Oh dear, Dismus not looking too happy, but he's got no reason to look unhappy, but still. So, okay. I think this is so we can use this. Oh, there we go. There is actually a condition in this called curmudgeon. If only... Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I'd looked up Blue Boosh's stat sheet and it said curmudgeon? That would have been fantastically, beautifully done, methinks. But I do feel like it's a little bit... Yeah. It's a little bit worthless using those at the moment. So let's have a look. Mastery Trainer.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Okay, so... Does that mean I could... Oh, here we go. Yes, I could. So he's got level 1. Curmudgeon is me. I go rename myself at the council office. I see. Okay, Defender, Bolster. So I feel like maybe... At this point, I'm just going to upgrade that basic attack, perhaps. Yes, I have mastered the Crush, which is good news. It looks like they possibly have a shared one of those. Fair enough. The Wainwright.
The next stop is leagues away.
Okay, so this is the fellow who can deal with my bits and bobs. Inventory slots. I mean, that's not a terrible thing, but I don't like the sound of that. I mean, arguably it makes it permanently 1, but that makes it more difficult. So yeah, we'll pop the little sort of storage trunk in there. That feels like it'll do. Trophies are required to enter the mountain. I don't think I've got a trophy. Select a route. Okay, here we go.
Torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
So we can either go the healing ways. That sounds fantastic. Oh, no, I suppose the level is the Tangle. It's got the specialty of the healing ways. 100% scout chance for field hospitals, 200% field hospitals. Clear out the lair and other things. Corrupting, -20 to a blight resistance. Patrol, win at least 4 road battles. And then the sluice seems to have no information. I don't know what that means, but the Tangle seems like the easiest option, so...
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
Oh my. Let's embark to the Tangles, methinks. Assuming I haven't missed anything, which, at this early stage, it's difficult to assume that. The Tangle. Ooh. I'm in the tangled web of skulls and nastiness.
Only resignation.
Good lord, the Tangle appears to be long. I don't like how long the Tangle is. Okay, so I'm assuming then... I've just left the inn, which means... Oh, the stagecoach is here. So I've got a choice of an oasis or 2 unknowns, depending on which way I go. Which I'm assuming... Oh, here we go. Yes, it does sort of...
Careful deliberation.
Well, I mean, I must admit, an oasis doesn't seem terrible. Don't know what the blue symbol means. Maybe a rough path? So is it going to be easier to go out and in? I do not know. Do you know what? Fuck it. I like a mystery, so we're going to go down the mystery path. We're going to go down the mystery path. Route choices and them. Oh, I suppose, yeah, we should probably look in on the tutorial. Heroes. C to open for characters, of course. I worked it out by right-clicking. Hero sheet, relationships, diseases, trinkets, etc. Stats, quirks, diseases, trinkets. Yep, cool. I think that's... most of the information is fairly obvious on this one. Relationships, yeah. Gold pips indicate positive affinity, blue pips negative. Well, mostly we've got gold at the moment, I'm saying. Quirks, positive or negative personality traits even. Negative quirks negative quirtsies can be treated at the hospital. Positive quirks can be reinforced there as well. This tab shows the hero's combat skills. You may equip 5 skills at a time. Yeah, we've only got 5 skills at the moment, so that's fine. Conditions present on the hero. The map. Outside of the valley, the road becomes more complex. You're telling me about it. Or clicking the wagon wheel, which I think the wagon wheel appeared down there previously. The mini-map shows you the road ahead as you best know it. Locations that you can visit are shown by icons. If the location is scouted, the icon will tell you exactly what is there. Unscouted locations are a mystery. Even rude detritus can sometimes yield useful supplies. Crash through debris to find it. Okay. Fear not, the stagecoach is built of strong stuff, so we can just sort of ram through everything, it would seem. Your party has a base chance to scout each location when you enter a new region. Different stagecoach upgrades can help you scout more reliably. Also look out for watchtowers. Route choices, forks in the road. Heroes may voice their opinions or preferences, what have you. Here we go. This is the bit I was asking about. Locations on the map are connected by coloured lines showing the roads. Green lines indicate low danger, which means there will most likely not be a road battle. Blue lines indicate a likely road battle. Okay. Travel healing. As the coach drives, heroes will slowly heal HP. Cool. Can be modified by stagecoach upgrades. Nice. Okay. So we're going to whip the horses into a frenzy. Now, that feels like it's going to damage me. No, okay. I think we're okay just to ram into things. I cannot say this with absolute 100% certainty, because this is the sort of game where they will encourage you to do something and then just take it away from you in an instant and make you regret all of your life choices. The Hoarder. What do you have, Hoarder? Oh, you have lots of stuff. Okay, this is slightly overwhelming volume of stuff. I've got 24 gubbins, so I don't know. One target, very large blood attack. Okay. And this is one of those ones where I feel like when I die, I'm going to realise what I need, so I might leave it for now. I realise that sounds lazy. It is. But it is nonetheless a sort of one of those odd little ones where it's like, at the moment, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to need. I'm assuming that's blindness. I can cure blindness maybe, or something. That's an extra attack. Ichor Bomb, they're extra attacks as well. And I don't really want extra attacks, so I think we'll leave the Hoarder for now. I don't feel I need the Hoarder. So Stagecoach is here, which I'm assuming then this path was the Hoarder. Can I really trust you to have my back? Oh man, Pringle. At least we get along. Yes, Pringle and Red getting along in the back of the coach. If the coaches are rocking, don't come a-knocking, because we're eating a can of Pringles. Filthier when you realise that Pringle was his name. And Pringle was his name, oh. Bandits in the road. Oh no, that's a spiky fork. That's fine. I thought it was bandits. Never mind. The Forgotten Outpost. Oh, the lost battalion of bastards. Better to spare a few relics than spill our blood. We leave but lose relics. Oh, you don't have an opinion this time, Bluebush. Daggers sharp. We go in for a fight. Formulas need battle testing. We also go in for a fight. Well, we're actually doing sort of... I don't know. We're doing okay for damage, so we'll have a fight now. Might as well enjoy a fight. Here we go. There are an alarming volume of people, though. Four on four is not good numbers for me. Marching orders. Good God. Could you stop doing things, sir? You got any double whammies? No, you don't. That's a shame. But I think maybe you feel like a problem, sir. Oh, can I not do it though? Oh, he's got some kind of taunt. Okay, so I have to target that guy. Shoot him in the fucking face. Penance. He's now got Benediction. Enables the use of several powerful skills. Well, that's not great news. Blinding Gas. Yes, I will try to blind the bastards at the back there. Yes, I have blinded them. Superb. You got any joint attacks? No. We will try and crush. I think maybe you're the most dangerous. Now I've got rid of the taunt, I can target you. Atrophic Cut. No, don't atrophy me, little bitch. I don't want to be still. Stop. Will you please stop with the killing the woman thing? Flashing Daggers. Yeah, we'll do a double whammy. I used to find doing multiple damages on multiple enemies was quite useful. Now, that might not be the case, but, you know, sometimes. Oh, I see, I'm not allowed to do that because of the whole that. Self-heal. Now, I must admit, I wouldn't mind knowing what some of those other things are, but I think at this point we will self-heal the Absinthe. I mean, probably drunk, acts faster, and 50% chance to dodge. Oh, but I don't know whether I did that to myself or whether they did the vulnerable, but nonetheless. So we've got a Noxious Blast or the Ounce of Protection. So for anybody unaware, this is basically running the same sort of format as the original. If you look where it says Noxious Blast, now unfortunately I can't take the mouse away and show you, but essentially you're looking in this central area here. If you look at Noxious Blast, you've got the it's a ranged attack. You can do it from any of those gold positions, i.e. position 1, 2, 3, 4. So as long as he's in that rear spot, or the sort of 2 in front of him, he can use the Noxious Blast. And it can affect the 2 red spots, i.e. 1, 2, and then there's 3 and 4. So he can't target those 2. And because of the taunt, I think, he basically has to target him. But that's what all of the symbols mean. Now, I must admit, I don't know what every symbol means, but some of them I do know what they mean. Right, let's try and deal with that guy, because I feel like he's tall and he looks magical. And that concerns me. Therefore, I find him the most desirable to remove with great efficiency. So we will continue trying to shoot and strike at him as often as we can. Good. Okay, well, we've been debuffed. That's not great news. Smite. No, don't smite me, please. Please, don't smite me. Oh, you've been blighted, it would seem. I'm not sure where you got that from. Possibly just in the tangle, maybe, I don't know, or something. Off guard, that's not great news. Don't go off guard, dear. How are you off guard? Why are you off guard? Nobody needs you to be off guard. Right, we can now use flashing daggers on the both of those, because it will still attack the taunted fella, which is quite useful, although Absinthe might have been a wiser decision. But we shall see... Oh, you really don't like my woman, do you? Bastards. You blighted in the first attack. I missed that entirely, but... Oh, I suppose when I had to use... Yeah, when I had to use Noxious Blast. Yeah, you're quite right. Blinding Gas. Does Blinding Gas actually do any damage? I don't think it does. In fact, a lot of his stuff doesn't actually do any damage, but I suppose he does have Foul-Filled Medicine, so we will heal you and hope to try and keep you alive. Try and shoot that man. Death Blow! Now, unfortunately, he might actually start getting a bit uppity. Although, having said that, his Necrophobia might be triggering off of the skeletons anyway, so that could be a problem. But we shall see. We shall see. That will remove some stress. Oh, off of himself, so that's not hugely pertinent. So I think you're going to continue crushing. Yeah, you're blocking, so I think we'll try and take down a second one. Stupendous! A critical hit from the Master at Arms. He is truly a master. That's the guy I'm targeting anyway, so your taunt is fairly meaningless to me. I think at this point... Yeah, probably the pickaxe is... Oh, especially the pickaxe ignores the block. It goes straight through. He's at death's door. What a dick. He should be at death. Anyway, let's try and provide a death blow to him. There we go. You're done, son. You're done. You're not gonna bother me anymore. What's slightly annoying is the whole Battlefield Medicine is only on the 2 rear slots. That's not hugely useful. Although the lowest health person is, in fairness, on the second to last slot, but that's not 100% the point. The unfortunate thing is she doesn't need it as much. Or well, she does now, but it would be nice in other situations. It might prove pertinent to need her not to be the one to exclusively be killed, but we'll see. For now, Battlefield Medicine again, though, because she is taking a beating. There is no two ways around it. She is taking a severe beating. And that is alarming. Right, should be able to wipe that fellow off the floor. Now, unfortunately, we have the slightly annoying thing of trying to get access to this rear fella. Dismas is fine. He can shoot the man. Oh, hello. One of these did actually disappear. Can we get that information? Can we get that information? No, I can't. But I'm wondering if these corpses do disappear by themselves after all. But it's not too bad. I do have a couple of ranged attacks, so it's only really my man-at-arms that I think is going to be problematic. But we'll see. We'll use the blinding gas, because if he does try and attack me, but he's more support, I think. But the reason why they've got these gravestones is they... Oh! Death before dishonour! He fucked himself. Marvellous. I did get 1 mastery as well. Awesome. Currency, war medals, nice. Oh, that's another form of currency. Yeah, I spotted that in the shop earlier. Combat stimulant, I see. Add 1 strength plus 5 for 2 rounds. Interesting. Nice. We won, although it cost us quite a lot more than we necessarily wanted it to. I would have liked a moment to study our attackers' corpses. I mean, look, buddy, you just say the words. You get off the fucking wagon and go have a look, son. I don't mind, mate. I don't mind. Combat skills. So I'm assuming, yeah. I guess that's just new for combat skills. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And that's fine. I'm just getting rid of the exclamation marks. If I'm satisfied with all of my choices, I don't need your exclamation marks. Anyway, right. So that's going to be a hospital to cure maladies, rather. I don't really need to cure maladies, but
while there is still time,
I must admit, I feel like this path is probably going to be the simpler in the end. Oh, although high risk, high reward. But I suppose we might be able to do stuff there. Yeah, I think we'll head to the hospital. Head to the hospital to see what we can accomplish. I'm a little bit all over the place with this wagon, I fear. I can't bear to look out the window. No, well, unfortunately, we are sort of a little bit... Whoa, whoa, whoa. So I imagine looking out the window is going to make you feel sick, my friend. So it might be wise to just sort of focus on something in the background, in the distance or something. Whatever. Not bad, not bad. No, that's true. It's getting better.
And knows she will join them soon enough.
Well, join me and you might not die. Right, so... I don't really fully know what I'm doing here. So triage, I take it. Okay, here we go. So I can pay to get you to bring up my health bar. It's exactly the same for either option. You are only 6 away from full health, but I still think it's going to be worthwhile. So the hospital is well worth it because it does provide actual physical healing as well as the potential wellness. So apparently that's not available. I suppose arguably I perhaps can't just will the torn rotator cuff away. That might be why. Or no? No, maybe not then. Maybe there is something slightly different that I need to know and understand for that. The pharmacy. I can purchase items from you. Okay. Bandages. Okay, cool. Anti-venom. Nice. Not sure how I actually... Unless... Are these... No. Yeah, okay. Combat items are... Right, okay, I've got you. So, could be worthwhile having some bandages. Laudanum. That's interesting. That is an old cure for that sort of thing. I don't think it's particularly prescribed nowadays. Or at least I'm fairly confident it's not. Anyway, so I think we're done with the field hospital now. And what we need to do is... Could you... Oh, I suppose I need to get rid of the map. Map go away. Inventory come back. And now, so... Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. So you can have... Oh, I'm not in the right window. It's fine. You can have bandages? Yep. Cool. I think I'm understanding how this all works. I think Dismas might be better off being the stimulant man. And then you can be... Well, they are anti-venoms. So, should they not stack? Apparently not. Oh well. Stick him with anti-venom, then stick you with an anti-venom. Amazing. How easily was I able to get anti-venom here? And how difficult was it in fucking Don't Starve? Could have done with that several minutes ago. I can't bear to look out the window. But you'll miss the bear. There's a bear on the right. Chin up. Oh, is that what that's the problem he's having, isn't it? He can't look out the window because he's not raised his head. So Blue Boosh is just reminding him, you pop your chin up and you'll be able to see out the window. You don't worry, son. Oh, a couple more little bits of gold, and now a something. The desperate few.
Holding out against it. They are heroes.
Yes, they are. Right, so we've got a few opinions. Minus 10 hope. Interesting. There is little hope on the road, but still it falls on us to help. I lose 10 flame, but gain supplies and treasure. This I gain 15 hope. Form up and push. And then Pringle, we can prove to them that they can... Or, I suppose, actually... which means we get a roasted turkey. That's something marvellous. But we would lose light, and we are losing quite a lot of light. So I think just general supplies and 15 hope. So Mr. Blue Boosh, I think, has the right choice.
In this world,
but I think ultimately Dismas and Pringle were happy with this situation. 15 and slime mould. Excellent. We all enjoy eating slime mould. They survive despite abhorrent conditions. And now we whip and we head towards a dirty lair. A lair of what I do not know, but we shall try and encounter it and see what will happen. Just keep pushing. Whoops. These horses are fucking drunk. That's the problem. It's not my inability to steer. It's these horses. They're drunk, I swear. Oh, the generals keep. What do the generals keep? Generally to themselves. Oh, okay, we have no choice in this fight. We are battling these guys. Okie dokie. Right, so let's blind the archer at the back there, because I think that's going to be very useful. And now we have you. See, this is where I suppose arguably Blue Boosh must be after him, so I'm wondering if I should perhaps do the Duelist's Advance. Well, having said that, 3 to 6 is actually slightly more potent if I just use the pistol shot. Plus I can try and take down the Arbalist, which might prove to be the better choice. Ignore 20% so-and-so resistance. No, I think I am going to just pistol shot the Arbalist. Because I want him to die. If he could die right now. Chompy chomps. You cannot chomp past my mighty shield. God damn you, you can slice through my mighty shield though. He's not looking healthy, is he, my boy? I will crush you. I will crush you under my mace. I suppose technically... Yeah, no, it is a mace, I think. Morningstar. I think Morningstar is the one with the chain, but I might be mistaken. Flash Daggers is the 2 in the centre. I had a feeling it was. Thrown Dagger, however, could go straight for the Arbalist. Absinthe will heal. Poison Dart, we could try and get some blight on you. I mean, you do resist a fair amount, but not so much. Let's see. No, I think Thrown Dagger at the Arbalist to try and, as I say, I'm going to try and get rid of the Arbalist because I feel like he might be the most threatening of the group. But I might be wrong. Noxious Blast. You are slightly weaker, and I can't use anything else, so... Hey, Blighted. That's what we like to see. Bang goes the pistol, and boom goes the bullet in your brain. Throw a dagger in the Arbalist's heart. Don't you chomp my highwayman. Actually, in fairness, chomping my highwayman is... Whoa! I told you he was the most dangerous of them all. Increase the stress. Yeah, I know roughly what the stress... Oh, okay, there's a large volume of things. Academic study, yeah, I think we know all about that. Stress. Heroes have stress. It can shit them up if they get too high a stress. They'll become more irate, and this increases the chances of negative affinity changes. Try to keep stress low in order to promote harmonious parties. And meltdowns. If a hero's stress bar fills up completely, that hero will suffer a meltdown. Meltdowns have several undesirable effects. The hero suffers immediate affinity loss with all other heroes, and then the hero also drops to low HP. That is actually possibly worse than the original. Well, having said that, in the original, which doesn't seem to have been advertised here, in the original you could actually end up dying of a heart attack. Oh! Red is impressed by Blue Boosh's mighty smashing skills. He deathblowed a creature and she went, hey, I like that. I like you killing things. You carry on killing things. Shoot him! Deathblow. Excellent.
Straightforward and effective.
I was going to say, as long as it kills them, I don't mind if it's straightforward, my friend. You with the blinding gas. So does it have like... It does have a cooldown. That is why I can't use it every time. Also, this one... Oh, now that's interesting. I'm going to have a closer look at her moves, because his incision could do with him being a step forward. But for now, we'll just... I mean, we'll noxious gas the corpse. He resisted, amazingly enough. But technically it does do damage as well, so it's not actually just status ailment. That's not too bad. Well, that's always good when it's damage and an ailment. Crush that man. I insist upon it, sir. Crush that man. Right, noxious gas again. Oh, we've put him at death's door. That's different as well from the original, I think. I don't think the enemies ever had such a thing as Death's Door. We did, as a party. We've only got one target, so we might as well use the higher damage single target shot. But we always had Death's Door, but I'm fairly certain the enemies never had the option of Death's Door, which is annoying. We don't like to see... Oh, red! Oh, me, oh, my, oh, dear, oh, die. I don't want to see you die. Shoot him! God damn it, I said shoot him. I didn't say let him live. Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't notice. I didn't understand absinthe the last time, I don't think. So theoretically you should heal, because that is going to be less than 25%, but yeah. There we go, superb. You did heal yourself a little bit, and now if we could use battlefield medicine, that would be very convenient. Wait, what? Wait, what? The rear two... What? Interessante. It's only supposed to be the rear 2 slots, and yet I'm offered Dismas, but not offered red. I guess we'll heal. We'll heal Dismas, because he needs healing. Probably a good call, since he's got smacked in the face again, but it is still odd to me why that would be a thing. Well, I guess that's fine. Relics, war medals, healing salves. Oh shit, there's a next battle. Oh dear. Well, I suppose we'll have another crack at it. See what we can accomplish. I do not know. Oh my, he a big boy. And to arbalists, this might not end well. Shoot the arbalist in the face. Oh dear, Blue Bush is bleeding. He's bleeding up a storm. Right, this is not great news. Ooh, that could work well though. Unless he's immune to being knocked back, of course. Resistance to movement, yeah, I think that's the one we're after. So yeah, we're going to try and push him back. Yes, okay, that might interrupt and sort of make things awkward for him. Plus, I can try and blind him instead of blinding the other two. And I can get some of my sort of fancier abilities on that arbalist fella. Well, I haven't said that. I mean, the pick is probably still the best option. Yeah, I think the pick to the arbalist. I'm gonna pick up the arbalist. Oh, he can still attack me though, which is inconvenient. I was really hoping that wasn't going to be the case. So I feel like if I'm going after the arbalist, we might as well go for a wicked slice. I'm gonna get myself a wicked slice of pizza. A wicked slice, wicked slice, wicked, wicked, wicked slice. Let's crush that man. Oh, we can actually rampart him again, so get him right at the back. Yeah, that might fuck him up even more, but we cannot guarantee this. Battlefield medicine. I understand now. I understand. I've been... Although having said that, the uses is interesting as well. But yes, I've been misunderstanding. That, he can only use it. I described that earlier on, and I've still fucked it up. This is why I describe things in such detail, even if it does seem patronising, because I usually fuck it up myself. But nonetheless, battlefield medicine. So yeah, he can use it while he's in the back row, but he can use it on anybody. But the target has to be less than 50% health, which is probably why I couldn't use it on her and I could use it on him. And I've just spotted that there is a uses-free thing there, but still. I have now staunched the bleeding, which is good. Have at you. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, I think that was just his move, wasn't it? Yeah. Ow. We are being severely... Okay, putting him at the back, maybe not my wisest decision after all. What are your thoughts on Blight? Your thoughts on Blight aren't exactly huge. So I'm going to try a poison dart on you. See if I can get some chip damage going while I still potentially focus on the boy at the back. I think we'll try and blind the boy at the back. Hopefully try and make him not be able to shoot me. That would be desirable. And then we'll try and shoot him with a pistol shot. Unfortunately, with him being at the back, he's going to be slightly slower, I fear. On guard! Okay, so he's got riposte. Well, that's fine. I don't necessarily plan on hitting him, although having said that, Blue Bush has limited options when it comes to hitting the man. So, I guess what we'll do is just... I'm thinking maybe bolster, but defender might work just as well. Defender. So yeah, I can defend someone. I'll defend Dismas because he's got the lowest HP at the moment. Oh, that's good. A man who is very sort of good at dodging out of the way. That's what we need. Okay, so he's already blighted for a couple of turns, so I guess we'll just focus on the idea of shooting the fella. While he's got riposte, I don't really... Although having said that, I'm assuming that was a turn counter, but I'm not 100% convinced anymore. Heal you, because otherwise we're going to lose someone. I mean, in fairness, I think we're going to lose someone anyway, but that's... You know, it's not 100% the point. So has that gone down at all? No. Okay. That's unfortunate. Because I assumed that was based on her turn. I think that's going to have to be... I'm going to just have to sort of strike through it, potentially, which is awkward. Very awkward indeed. Flashy daggers. We'll see if that... Yep, okay, riposte very much punched her in the face. That's not exactly what I wanted, but I suppose that is what happened. Which is often not what I want. No, he takes off 2 slots, so yeah, we'll shoot the guy behind him. Because we're going to have to be quite calculated, I think, as to precisely who we put in. So I'll tell you what, we'll try Rampart. No, riposte still worked. I wondered if pushing him back might have counteracted the riposte, but it didn't. It didn't at all. He still just punched me in the face. And then they still just switched places. So, all in all, very little in terms of the plan just worked. But we've got flashy daggers. Carry on flashing your daggers. And now we've got... Oh, shit, I've run out of my bloody what's-its. Which is not great news. I suppose we could ounce of prevention, although that's really something you should do at the beginning, let's be honest. That's not... Oh, no! Mr. Bush. I need you to live. So, on guard. He's done that again. That's annoying, because I really don't necessarily have someone I can afford. You, bolster yourself. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. He can bolster someone else, and he gets his self bits as well. This is bandages to Mr. Blue Bush. Take the bandages. And now, not just blast, because the riposte will hit the man with the most health, so that's probably beneficial. You have a cheeky swig of absinthe, I think. Good enough. You... I'm going to take aim this turn, because I don't really want him taking the riposte. Equally, I don't really want Mr. Bush taking the riposte either, so we'll defend you. And then, yeah, I think really what I'm going to want is... Ow! Not that. What I'm going to want is Dismas to do it, really, so I think you're going to have another swig of the absinthe. You are going to be pissed out of your fucking skull by the end of this, dear. But that's fine. Ow! But at least it's gotten rid of it. Opening it up for everybody else to wail upon him. Carry on smashing the big man. Oh, he's at death's door! I needed you to die. No! Dismas is at death's door now. He's also got a bleed effect, which means I can't have him activate, I don't think, because otherwise he will die. So I need you to die now, sir. Because I... Oh, there we go. We gained a little bit of health, so we just survived. Just barely survived. We got loads of loots. I mean... Oh, the General's dream. I suppose arguably this is going to be the General, but we are shat up.
Recognize your disadvantage.
Yeah. Partial victory. I have to do, mate. Because I'm afraid, as much as I would love to try and do it, we are just shat up at this stage. But there is a hospital, so that's something. Pringle, I suppose you've got a new space open because you used your bandages. Stimulants. A moderate heal. Well, you are the doctor, so you enjoy those.
A simple choice.
Oh, it's absolutely a simple choice, sir. We're going to the hospital. We're going to the hospital. Mostly because we are on a wagon that's out of control. Woo!
And the catatonic lethargy that follows
So stupid. But I must admit, overall, I really like this
it.
one.
Muscles burn.
I had feared,
Requires
as mentioned,
attention.
I've said it a couple of times now, but as mentioned, I had feared from the look of the screenshots that it was going to be basically the same game as the other one. I've spent all my cash, that's fine. I'd feared it was going to be exactly the same as the first one, but it's feeling and looking suitably different, so I'm now very pleased with my purchase, and it's proving very enjoyable. We never seem to make any progress. No, well, that's just the nature of the Darkest Dungeon, my friend. I don't know if you've ever played the first one, but we never really made much progress with that one either. Must you breathe through your mouth? Unfortunately, yes, I fear I do. The desperate few. What are your thoughts? I will steal anything from anyone. So, Mr. Pringle doesn't like that, and we would lose hope, which I don't think we can afford at this point. But we could gain hope, but unfortunately, that equally, Red is very happy to steal. Pringle disagrees. Pringle would like to help them. Red disagrees, but unfortunately Red will just have to disagree on this occasion because we're going for this.
It is ours now.
Looks like there's several bouts of dropped frames, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't have a solution to that, unfortunately. I don't know why it's causing that. I suppose there is one option I didn't really want to take, but I suppose we'll try. We'll try just dropping the... but yeah, that's offering a different display. That should already be... Yeah, that's already on 1920, so we'll try the low graphics, see if that helps the computer out, and therefore helps OBS out, but I must admit, I'm not immediately spotting a difference, but we'll see. Usually I don't... For a lot of the time, I don't notice a difference, apart from the computer just sort of settles in and goes, I feel better now. I feel better. I would like that map back open. It looks like we're... Oh, well, it looks like we're going to meet a desperate few and then go to a hospital again, which I suppose is not an unreasonable thing. Right. A mystery quirk. Interesting. Physical labour can relieve our worries for a while. I don't know whether that's going to be positive or negative. That's going to lose me flame, so I don't really want to do it. But I'm thinking maybe that's a lot of... That's a lot of flame to get back. So I think Blue Boosh, you're potentially going to get something negative happen to you. A weak grip. You have ruined your hands. Why would you do this? They were positively filthy. Yes, indeed. There we go. I think mostly the relationships have sort of upgraded. But Mr. Blue Boosh, you now have a weak grip. Oh wow! Well done, well done. So just to clarify, you are a master of the natural swing, which improves your damage and improves your crits. That's awesome. But you also tore your rotator cuff, which has removed the damage buff, and you've got a weak grip, so you've lost the crit bonus as well. So basically, you are just at 0. Which arguably, in this game, 0 is a benefit, because you don't often get a positive. You're average, yeah, you have averaged out entirely.
You hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Well, yes, we are back to the hospital, which... We don't actually need the hospital, but I suppose it's not necessarily going to hurt. I don't know if I can do something about your grip. There's every possibility we'll be able to do something about your grip in this hospital. Can you do something about the grip? Oh, here we go. Oh, I needed to click them. So I could have done that last time, but I needed to click them. That's fine. But yeah, if I want to lock in natural swing, it's all far too expensive, unfortunately. It might be worthwhile picking up some bandages because we don't have any. And that's all my money. Or all my trinkets or what have you. And then the Guardian. Okay. Let's go get our asses handed to us by a mighty Guardian. I'm going to write an article for the Guardian. And then people are going to complain. And I'm going to be removed from everything. Well, that doesn't sound good. Oblivion is not a great thing. Elite enemies. Oh dear. In fairness, they do look exactly the same, but we'll give them benefit of the doubt that there are, in fact, eliteness there. He has penanced himself. Once again, I think it's going to be worthwhile smashing the shit out of that guy first. Because the others are just sort of like swordsmans. Freak the 5, freak the 6. I think we'll just shoot him. And then here we'll try to blind him. We're gonna go all out on this nasty man who we don't want to deal with. Oh, okay, we don't want to deal with you either. In fairness, when I sort of suggest the idea of going after the nasty man, they're all nasty men who are equally out for my blood. So yeah, you're vulnerable at the moment, which is not great news, but we'll carry on shooting. There's little you can do in some cases. You just have to carry on shooting, because when you're shooting, you're at least doing something indeed. Let's do the ounce of prevention early this time.
Collaboration confers advantage.
Exactly, and I like the alliteration, so I appreciate it all the more. Oof. Nasty. He's really giving me beatings. I don't like it. Some would say I don't need it. Dismas is doing bad on the stress situation, but, you know, again, very little I can do about that. Flash daggers to the nasty man, smash the bastard. Oh, impressed. The relationship is tested. Aspiration unites the hopeful. Red and Mr. Blue Boosh, you have upgraded your relationship to hopeful. You're hopeful of the future, which is rare in this game. Not often you get to hope for the future in the Darkest Dungeon. Oof. Let's hope the future is not death for Mr. Blue Bush. I mean, it's inevitable at some point, I'd like to point out. If you've not seen the Darkest Dungeon, you will know that you've volunteered your name for death, I fear. As all names have been volunteered for death. A wicked slave, a wicked slave, a wicked slave, a wicked slave. Oh! Of course, because you're on the front lines, you really are the man who takes the beatings. Because I think basically a lot of attacks target the first two rows, less attacks target the rear two rows. However, that's not a full-on guarantee, of course. Carry on healing. Get him back up to maximum strength. You're fine with beatings? That's lucky, because that is what you are receiving, I'm afraid. You have got a fine shield, though, so you are the one who can take it. And the one who will inevitably dish it out in the not-too-distant future. God damn your Death's Door nonsense. I don't like Death's Door for the enemies. Well, I think I've only got the choice of advancing this time. If I escape, I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to win this fight. I think this is like a predetermined, guaranteed you have to. Although I might be mistaken. Don't you do that, you annoyance. Ahaha! Interesting. I have just realised, and again, I'll hold my hands up. I don't pay enough attention to everything on the screen at once. But there is a turn order. I was wondering if there was some kind of indicator for turn, because I think that was one of the biggest controversies from the first game. is that people wanted a turn order but didn't have a turn order. You just spotted the... Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I have been running on the idea of hoping for the best after every turn. So, there you go. But, I mean, technically the plan is not changing that much. I want to get rid of the cadaver because he's... is he literally just called Drummer? His type is cadaver, I suppose. But it's not really changed any of my plans, I don't think. That knowledge is not going to have changed my plans. Because I've not got a stun. If I had a stun... Ooh! Her hopeful relationship healed you. Beautiful. So I'll tell you what might be worthwhile. Yeah, if I rampart you... That will bring... Interesting. Hopeful... Oh no, he's resisted. That's annoying. But you were dazed. Well, it's convenient, I suppose, but not hugely. Ideally, we just want to... I had hoped to bring him forward, but unfortunately, that was not to be. Or to be or not to be, that is the question. Damn it, I have to now target that bastard. Oh, hopeful again. We'll win the day, you'll see. Are you going to heal? No, you've healed stress. Marvellous. Gosh darn it, you two and your little relationship. It's magnificent. Not entirely sure why I couldn't use... Maybe there's a cooldown on it. Either way, I couldn't do it, so it doesn't really matter. Noxious Blast. Marching orders. Stop doing that. Buff skis. Ooh, resisting move. That's one of the key issues we're having right now, is the fact that they are resisting moves. Resisting movement, specifically. They're not just generally resisting my moves, they are resisting movement, which is why I couldn't push the other man. I mean, there's usually a chance of being able to push a man, but at this point in time, it seems limited in my ability to push things. Defensive formation, stop doing that. Ah, you bastard. I'm gonna have... Oh, focus fire. That is not convenient, sir. Do not do that. Do not do that, you bastard. I don't know how to get around that fact. Cocky bum-bums. Pick to the face, I suppose. We're gonna have to just do that and get rid of that taunt. I don't have much choice. But that is why I want to get rid of that drummer. I knew he was going to be trouble from the fucking start. And I've never seen the target idea before. Blinding gas. Which one are you? Foot soldier there. Okay. Yeah, right. We'll try and blind the foot soldier. That's the optimal one. Yes, good. And now you, I think... Yeah. I think defender means Blue Boosh, you are going to tank it for her. Yes, you are. Excellent. Or at least 2 of the attacks you're going to tank it for her. Which is hugely beneficial since he put a fucking death order on her. Which is not great for my situation. Pistol shot that man. I should have just actually used the other attack, but never mind. It was primarily I was trying to get it out of the way. Are you actually going to heal this time? No, clearly you're not. Whoopsie doodles. You're not quite at the low enough health bar, so we'll probably have to wait until the Plague Doctor gets around. I think we might try and defend her again, just in case they start targeting her. Ooh, oh, especially, yeah, you've just tanked the fucking target this man here button as well. But we're going to try and get red op in health bar, and then hopefully we can try and get Blue Boosh back up in his health bar. But he has, in fairness, got the highest level of defense. Unfortunately, not so much anymore because he's run out of all his defensive buffs. But that's not 100% the point right now. Damn it all! Will you stop going first, sir? It's a bloody nuisance. Although, try going first when you're... Oh, I can't shoot that man. Damn it all. Flash daggers. We'll try and tackle them both for a little bit of damage. And now, try drumming now you're dead. Right. Let's get your health bar up slightly more. Because I believe the situation is I'll get 3 of those heals per battle. And if I'm doing multiple battles, I should probably use those heals up as soon as possible. Although we may end up just losing Dismas right here, right now anyway, because they are all targeting Dismas for no obvious reason. Bastards. We might need that moderate heal, although, yeah, unfortunately we can't use the anti-venom. Yeah, you can't just use the anti-venom to heal. They have to have Blight, which is a bloody nuisance. I suppose we'll just try and kill those two, I guess. Death's Door! Son of a bitch! Defend Dismas! He must survive!
Strengthens the bond.
Yes! Hopeful! Yes, we can do this together. You regain some stress from that, I think. I must admit, I don't really want to do the third battle, truth be told, but as specified, I'm not entirely sure I've got the choice. I think it's going to have to be the healing salve, isn't it? Heal up Dismas fully. Drag back from the brink. Oh! Oh, those two have got a little bit of a Barney, because she wanted the health potion. You can have battlefield medicine instead. It's not a problem. There's heals for everybody, guys. There's heals for everybody.
A righteous action.
Actually, that's not true at all, but don't tell them that. Otherwise, they might get a bit more stressed. Dismas is really getting stressed out beyond belief. Pick to the face. Wicked Slash. The Wicked Slash. And probably next up is going to be some crushing time. It's crushing time. Crushing time is here again. It's here again. It's crushing time. Damn it all, Death's Door. Hopefully that's going to kill him off. Yeah, good. That's what we want.
Easily resolved.
Yes. And that simple variable is your death. Stabbed. Stabbed everywhere. Blinding gas, probably worth something at least. Doesn't do any damage, which is always slightly disappointing, but it's going to be worth... Oh, I misclicked. Of course I did. Of course I did indeed. This time I did not misclick, but unfortunately, if I'd not done the misclick... But luckily, at Death's Door, he's a lot weaker, I suppose. That's something. Oh, he's... I don't know. Did he smash his friend there? I think he may have supposed to have smashed his friend. Okay, thank God. Right, so... Do we really want to risk doing a third battle? For the sake of books and a spoken sharply. Unforgettable trinket. I feel like the answer is no, but I must admit we might move on to something else. So let's see what happens when we die. Unyielding enemy. Holy balls! The Deacon of the Cosmic. Flesh warps around him. The sightless miasma. Am I allowed to just sort of leave? I've changed my mind, sir. I tell you what. Stimulants! Pump yourself full of drugs, Dismas. Drugs will make it better for everyone. I do feel like... Oh, 75% chance of dodging. Christ. Unspeakable cosmic forces. Oh my God. We've gone sort of straight up Cthulhu. Cthulhu-ish, anyway. Dazed for the next turn. Fantastic. Face your confession. I don't want to. Oh no, he's hoddered. I did have a way of getting rid of the hodder, but I can't remember what that way was. Oh, he's stressed out. Oh, because of the hodder. Yeah, he's getting stressed. Blinding gas. Let's see if that will remove the dodge ability. Yes, it will. Oh, apart from it didn't on that one, which is annoying. But nonetheless, I do feel like I want to get rid of these cheruby things, but then again, I suspect he's going to resummon the cheruby things. But we shall have to... Oh! 18 damage is unreasonable, sir. It's unreasonable, I say. God damn it, don't sightless miasma me. Oh, he's got more stimulants. Interesting. I don't necessarily want to pop any more drugs, but I do want to shoot that little baby angel in the face. Enfeebling. Oh no, don't enfeeble the man. No, he's weakened. This is not good. This is not good at all. I should have escaped when I was given the option. We shall have to... Oh, he's at Death's Door. The greatest test of all. Someone help him. There is nobody to help the man. I can remove the horror by bolstering, and that also defends him. But ultimately, one strike and he's dead. Oh, okay, that means those two have to go. Fine. Stimulants, +5 speed. If I add speed to my doctor, is that going to make enough difference? I don't know yet. I don't think it did. So we'll try and shoot that guy. Okay, instant death there. Good. No! Not the miasma! Okay, the miasma is fine. Healing salve! Come back from death's door! Dragged back from the brink of death. ×2! Good lord. Take the throwing dagger on the little deformed baby. Oh, that's cheap game. Oh, he's having a meltdown. Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, he's completely ruined it. Oh, Blue Boosh having a meltdown. Completely ruined his relationships again. He's now a Death Seeker. Excellent. Don't know what that means, but we'll soon find out, I'm sure. Oh, just try and crush the big nasty man. Crushing the big nasty man is simply not enough. Battlefield medicine. I simply don't have the tools for this situation. This is not great news. Shoot the baby in the face. Use your absinthe. Get drunk. It's the only solution to the problem. A critical hit. Death's door once again. Oh dear. Not a lot he can do by himself. Oh, you can actually heal by passing. I did not know that. Yeah, heal for 20%.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
That I don't think existed in the first game. But it may have just kept him alive. Worship again. Yeah, these the little demon babies. Oh, demon babies. You must be removed. Little demon babies. Okay, sightless miasma is not going to be a huge issue because it's on a target that doesn't need to see anymore, which is beneficial. Blinding gas, I don't think is going to be hugely... I suppose an ounce of prevention would have been better earlier on. I need to... If I'm using these characters again, I need to try and keep remembering that fact. Bolster. Gain defense and remove the hodder. We're having problems. Exaltation. No! He's almost dead again. How many times can Blue Boosh hold on to life? I fear the answer is not many more. Noxious gas. Oh, I can only do it on him. He doesn't really hugely resist it. But I suppose I've also used all of my battlefield medicine. Okay, well, someone's dying, and I don't think it's going to be the enemies. I have managed to blight him, which means I'm going to do some ticking. But unfortunately, Death's Door once again. I don't know how to save you. I don't think I can save you. Oh, he no longer gets the heals anymore. Son of a bitch. In fact, I think he gets 2 horror if I pass again. So I guess it's time to crush a baby. That's your new battlefield. It's time to crush a baby. Death's Door once again. How many times can you survive Death's Door? I fear the answer is not enough times. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I need the pistol shot to reach that far, of course. Oh, they're both going first. This is bullshit. Bullshit. You're fine. You're Death's Door again. You're not fine. I'm not giving up. Good. We do require you not to give up. Finally, the second baby has been killed. Poison darts. Let's try and get some more tick damage on the blight bastard. Sundering steel. Dismas is at Death's Door once again. We're all having a bad time. Crush! Hopeful! None can stand against us! Yes! No! It didn't do as much as I was hoping it would. Noxious Blast! Really double down on the Blight. Yes, 3 turns. All of the Blight. So I think... Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to try and triple down on the Blight. See, yes! The Blight is doing even more damage. Unfortunately, I literally have nothing to heal them with. So I can't heal. I have no heals available. So it's luck. It's pure fluke. I don't think so. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Death's Door again. How many times can you be at Death's Door? I don't know. But it's probably going to have to be at least one more. Okay, we've got a large volume of Blight. Oh, he's at Death's Door as well. Oh, he's Death's Doored me. Several more times. Oh no, he's had a meltdown. He's had a meltdown. How did it go so wrong? Oh, she's had a meltdown. It's all horrible. Oh, he's had a meltdown. It's fine. It's fine. The relationship is tested. It's tumultuous. What is the point of Death's Door if you don't die? I think it's basically you're now living on the edge. And it's now fluke based. But I don't know for certain. There may be something more. I mean, the problem is they're immobilized and weak. Or weak. But see, the next blow could be fatal. It's all about that sort of lucky chance. But lucky chance sort of overcame the fight. Somehow, some way, we won the first big fight of the Darkest Dungeon. But yeah, I think basically it's you get most of your stats removed. I think it highly stresses you to be at Death's Door. So basically, that it's a way of torturing the player because it makes you think you might survive, despite the obvious thing that you're not going to. Obsessed with death and what lies beyond this mortal coil. Well, you've seen several of your friends being sufficiently at Death's Door. See, like now, you can see Pringle, he's unfriendly to Blue Boosh. He's envious of Dismas and unfriendly to Red. Red, neutral still to Blue Boosh, but they were good friends. Now not so much. Tumultuous, unfriendly. Tumultuous and envious. And Thanatomania. Hobnoggin's not bad. And Deathseeker, there we go. Revels in the proximity of their own end. On Death's Door, you lose. You get a benefit for being at Death's Door. I'm not sure. I mean, minus 10. I don't know whether that's just the stress or specifically the horror idea. But either way, yeah, we're doing poorly. So this is an unforgettable trinket. If Dark Impulse is equipped, I don't know what that is. Plus 50% bleed resistance. Okay. Plus 10% poison disease resistance, in fact. You can have that. Now, I don't... Unforgettable trinket suggests maybe we'll get to keep it? I don't know if that's true. But, do you want to be resistant to bleeding? Yeah, you be resistant to bleeding, sir. Anyway, the journey galleys on. What, pray tell? 6 leagues to the inn. Oh, drunken horses again. What do we do with a drunken horsey? What do we do with a drunken horsey? What do we do with a drunken horsey early in the morning? Ride it on our carriage until it's sober. Ride it through the forest until it's sober. Ride it through the forest until it's sober early in the morning. Yeah, there's a part of me. I don't 100% see necessarily the... Well, alright, I mean, it's quite fun ramming into things, but... The carriage controls are a little bit awkward, I think. It's not quite sitting with my hand as well as I would like. But still. Okay, you've gained a quirk. Well, actually, yeah, you have gained a quirk, but still. Spelunk was incomplete. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I suppose it was complete all layers, wasn't it? So I wasn't able to do it. Blue Boosh and Pringle became more unfriendly. Red and Pringle became more unfriendly. Pringle doesn't like you, Blue Boosh. And he doesn't like you either. I don't like you either. That's the quote. But yeah, you've gained a quirk from the Hag's Cauldron. Precisely what that's going to mean, I do not know, but still. Oh, amateur workmanship. So that's actually a good thing. Can we get our characters up here? Yes, we can. So, amateur weaponsmith. Start the round with a 5% Big Bang. Excellent. I don't know what that symbol means, unfortunately. Peacemaker. 30% chance of plus affinity changes. Okay, so he's a bit better for being a friend. And nocturnal. If the flame is low, he gains extras. And, yeah, just generally, if the flame is low, he gains extras. Which is... it's a nuisance, because, of course, you're risking a lot with the flame. So I would lose... that's interesting. I lose... Yeah, at the moment, I must admit, because we had all of our breakdowns, we're doing okay for stress. And I know that's not really the way it should be, but still. But yeah, what are your current... I suppose we need the health, so... Sorry, Blue Boosh, but you're going to have to eat some mouldy old slime. Dismas, you're going to have to eat some mouldy old slime as well, and you can have some mouldy slime as well. Mouldy old slime for everybody. The mastery trainer, we have got 2 masteries now. Oh, hold the line. Is that like a passive? Oh no, that's a new ability. If I wanted a new ability, I don't know if I want a new ability. Forward 3, self forward 3, 2 immobilized. When target's got a flaming skull, he does 4 things. I love like iconography and stuff, but it does make it slightly difficult if you don't understand the icons. Oh, that's a shame. I feel like it would have been much better if both of those had gone up, so that he's... Oh, although having said that, the symbol does change. So I'm assuming that's a better version. Alright. Do you know what? I think Defender... I was using Defender a lot, so I'm going to master Defender. And I think for this, I might go Mastery with Pistol Shot, because I use his Pistol Shot a lot. Yeah, I think we'll master the Pistol Shot for now. Excellent. Hag's Cauldron... oh, interesting. Healed to 25%. So theoretically, they have healed a little bit, at least. Travel log. Provisioner.
Spend what you can.
Purchase some bits and bobs.
No longer has meaning.
Do we still have... So you've still got anti-venom, yeah. You do not have drugs anymore, fair enough. I spent all my drugs and I spent all my heals, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, I mean, the old Molotov could be fun, but I don't know if it'd be hugely worthwhile. Mastery Trainer, I get the impression I have done all I can in the Mastery Trainer. And now select a route. So, do we go to the Blood Moon? It's got a safe secret. Fight no more than 3 road battles. Oh, interesting. Oh, right, that's the challenge, isn't it? Yeah. Discretion, not valor. Fight at no more than 1 resistance encounter. Interesting. So, corrupting, lose blight resistance. Not great. Blood Moon, lose bleeding resistance. Okay. So neither of these is sounding fun, but still. Oh, we could check out the Wainwright. I don't think. No, 4 inventory slots. Profile level 5. Okay, that's fine. Blood or corrupting the feeder. Where's the feeder? Who's the feeder? I mean, we could go into the fetal position. That's probably about all we've got left at this point. Please, I don't want any more. But I'm unsure what you meant. Have I missed an obvious thing somewhere that prompted the phrase "the feeder"? I am just having a look at these trinkets again because I didn't pay much attention to the trinkets. Oh, interesting. Plus bleed resistance until next in. That could be good. Interesting. A dodge token. Oh, okay. Once again, not... I got ya. I got ya. Once again, I was only looking down here. I know. It's incredible. It really is. But there you go. Yeah, so... Could be worthwhile picking that up. I'm going to pick that up. And I must admit, that sounds quite good, but I'm just wondering... Oh, trinkets is different currency anyway, so I don't have to worry too much about that. 1 to speed, 10 to resistance, and 10 to blood resistance, which could be useful, but I don't know. I might get that dodge bag as well. That sounds quite good. Back down here, and then in items... Oh, I suppose, yeah, that's 1 target. Okay, that's unfortunate. Mr. Blue Boosh. Enjoy Slava this on vital arteries. Yes, you do that, sir. And then dodge token. Let's give that to Dismas, because he's quite... I want him to be quite dodgy. Whittle! Whittle, my friend! Whittle! This takes me back to my childhood. Were you a childish Whittle? I think red could do with... Yeah, I'll tell you what. Red and Dismas. Because, I mean, they do throw things a lot in terms of battles. So, yeah. 5 relics for each bullseye. We can't afford that sort of thing, my friend. We can't afford that sort of thing. Anyway, I think select route. And as you have requested the feta, the fetid swamps, we'll try the feta. Which is more... I mean, in fairness, a feta is a cheese, isn't it? So I'm assuming it is more sort of feta. But I think it looks maybe based on the word fetid. Or where the word fetid comes from, somewhere along the line. But I don't know the word, truth be told. It's the honest answer. I don't know the word feta.
And abhorrent.
Okay, so we've got a few known elements, which is not too bad. But we're starting quite badly. So what is this? Cultist encounter. Okay. I don't think we want a cultist encounter, so I feel like maybe... I don't know. We might go right again into the mystery. Because we'll avoid the cultists for now, I fear. I fear the cultists are meant to be quite a severe battle. In which case, I want to avoid that as much as possible.
Oblivion, clergy of the spreading stain.
Yeah, I think... The carriage controls... I think it's more me than the actual carriage controls. It's just... It does sort of... sometimes feel a little bit like... it's not quite doing what you want it to do. Oblivion's ingress once again. This is bad, isn't it? Yes, okay, cultists. Let's get them from behind. Formations all. We can smite them. Formulas need battle testing. Okay, so all of you seem to... Oh, no, that's interesting. What? Okay, maybe that's... Okay, move. That... Now, I would hope... Oh, we wound up facing cultists anyway. Excellent. Excellent. I don't... I don't understand. Because that looks like they've got a positive effect. Move +1. +1 feels like a positive. But let's get them from behind is surely we would have the advantage on them. But I don't trust move +1 to not be a disadvantage to me and an advantage to them. But, yeah. I don't know if I want to take that risk. I think we're just going to go formations all. Everybody, formations. Form of Asians. That's what we need. That will be our secret weapon. Okay, so, yeah, they've got dodge chance. Okay, great. Lots of dodge chances. Wonderful. Envious. Ever eaten rat? Didn't think so. I don't think anybody's going to be that envious of having eaten rat. I'll tell you what, let's ounce of prevention first. Now. Try and prevent terrible things happening to me. Terrible things just happened to me. Excellent. Nocturne Commune! Shit in hell. What's that? That's crit. Okay, excellent. The Blood Bond. Well, good. Good. That's good. I feel like they deliberately included an enemy that uses blood bonds when I'm weak to blood in this area. Or weak to bleeding, rather, sorry. Poo poo. Poo poo. Poo, stinky poo with the poo on the poo poo. I think we'll try and focus fire on this middling one. See if we can't deal with it Oh, tumultuous, don't look at me. It's not my fault. No, I mean, it isn't your fault, but you're weakened. Okay, excellent. The situation is getting quite bad. Oh, you got a bonus block. Oh, the flame. Interesting. Oh, I see. He can just get that. That's excellent. Try and tackle those two again. I mean, I'd love to do something about the bleeding, but I haven't really got anything that is going to be useful against the bleeding. So if you wouldn't mind, just, you know, stop bleeding yourself. Is that an option? Yeah, technically it is, because it only lasts a certain amount of turns, but it's not a good option in fairness. It's not necessarily an option you want to rely on. We'll do battlefield medicine, I think. We've got a couple available each fight, so... Ow! Well, he's bleeding again. I suppose arguably it's probably lucky I removed the bleed from the first go, so that he didn't get like double bleeding, but it's still quite frustrating. Right, flashy daggers once again. I feel like... yeah, bastard. Could you not do that? I need you not to miss now. So as it is the man of arms who is going next, we'll try and get rid of his blood. His bleeding effect, rather. Death's Door, of course, Death's Door. God damn you and your Death's Door. Hate Death's Door on the enemies. It really rather sucks.
The slow suffering begins.
Oh, God damn it. On your feet. You lousy maggot. Being nasty to people now. Death's Door again. Oh dear. Tumultuous, keep up or get lost. God damn you. Oh, god damn. Bloody nothing is worth this agony. Why Darkest Dungeon 2 and not Darker Dungeon? I don't know. You'd have to ask the developer.
In chaos they create.
Welcome, Mr. Albioncraft. You have just joined us where everything is horribly horrible.
Fuck me!
Fuck me indeed. Death's Door again? You bitch. Envious, tumultuous. Blood commune. Mr. Boosh is having troubles. Oddly enough, I did just have a little drinking. I will have another quick swig in a moment or two. Oh dear. I mean, there's nothing I can do for him, so carry on shooting, Dismas. Oh yeah. You drink your alcohol. I've been at death's door. I just lean up against it. Yes. Dismas might not be quite so lucky though. Unfortunately, again, there's nothing I can do regarding the Bushmans. This is better than the Eternals. Is it? Have you watched the Eternals then? Because I do plan to in the not too distant future. Well, I mean, no, he's at death's door. I can't leave him at death's door. Okay, death shall not have its due just yet. Their relationship has improved. You're in the middle of it. Okay, that is a slightly damning indictment, isn't it? That you've decided instead of watching the film, you're going to pop onto a stream. That's not the best of reviews, I don't think. I'm midway through. Thought I'd watch a stream instead. But your viewers appreciate it, certainly. But nonetheless, it is a damning indictment of a film. You've been watching it since around 3 o'clock. I take it you've been off and on then, which I must admit I do struggle with. I know, you know, I've known people in the past who have sort of gone, yeah, I just watched half the film, then went and did something else, and then came back and watched the other half. And to me, it's like, what do you mean? You watched a bit of the film and then you left? How did you do that? I'm just not one who can really sort of embrace that idea. God, I am so fucking dead. I've run out of battlefield medicine, which means my 2 bleeding nuisances at the front there. There's little to no hope. On and off. It's not great, to be honest. Lacks a certain something. I'm not sure when I'll get around to watching it. Possibly tonight, although I'll probably finish off Hawkeye tonight. I've watched the first 4 episodes. I believe it's the first 4 episodes, so I think there's 2 left. But I might be wrong. Everything's going wrong and horrendously bad. Whatever. Whatever. No! The enfeebling miasma is making my arms weak. The bleed is causing death's door constantly. You're constantly at death's door. You were not quite at death's door. That's beneficial. Might be better off to shoot the weaker baby instead of shooting the strong baby. Nocturne Commune! You get extra crits or some bad news for everybody involved. Mr. Dismas is at death's door once again. But he killed a baby, so all is well. Try and hack at that bastard, but he's got the new. Oh, Dismas was the one who death blowed. We've lost Dismas. Face your confession. I don't want to. You can't make me face my confession. Okay, apparently you can make me face my confession. I'm having a meltdown. No. Poison the big nasty man. Death's door once again. You've survived. In fairness, actually, you are, of course, at your best at Death's Door because you enjoy it, but, you know, it's not great for the stats. It's not great for the sanity. Both mine, the stress level, I suppose, rather. Both mine and yours. Oh, he's at Death's Door as well. He's resisted, but no, he's fighting back. Death's Door once again. Good God. Death blow. Excellent. How much bleeding can Blue Boosh take? How much blood does he have left in his body? Nobody knows. He's lost at least 7 of his 8 pints, I would suspect. Only really got the blow. I suppose actually I should have worked on getting rid of those corpses because they are pointless to me at the moment. But luckily, Blue Boosh has the reach. The reach of a man who's desperately trying to live. Little tip, if you kill them first, you take less damage and win. That is true. That is true. That is a valuable tip. Unfortunately, I fear they're trying that exact tip as well. They've learnt from the best with that suggestion. We have won the day!
Miscalculation. A consequence.
Look, don't talk to me about consequences. I don't like consequences, Queed. Queed? Consequences, Queed? I don't like consequences, Queed. He's a nasty man, he is. Right, anyway, okay. We'll take the easy path. Hopefully to a hospital. Hospital would be very nice right now, game. Hospital would be delightful. Do we have any items that would prove useful at this stage? I mean, bandages. Oh, we do actually have a healing salve. So can I actually use that outside of battle? No, I don't want to discard that. So no, I think is the answer. No, I think the answer is no. So you have a healing salve. And I tell you, okay, that is I only had one. I thought I had more than one. I think bandages instead of anti-venom is going to be the dish of the day. Oh, chalk dust. I thought it was cigarettes for a moment. That's fine. Oh, I suppose it removes invisibility. Clever. Very clever indeed, yeah. Use bandages. And then, yeah, we just got to... Oh, shit, it's a battle.
You will fight.
That's unfortunate.
So that others may flee.
Yeah, I'm going to fight until my dying breath. And I think my dying breath might come this round. Because, as we've seen, although he's been doing a damn fine job, I don't know how many more Death's Doors Blue Boosh has in him. But they are healing as I drive down the road. So
They revel in debauchery, debasing themselves in the face of the end.
no, I don't want my face near your end. Okay, what we got? Let's be gone before they know we were here. Ooh, I lose a bit of flame, which I can possibly afford, or fight. Losing wealth. I think I'll lose wealth instead of the flame. Oh, the relationship is tested. Blue Boosh, you hate Pringles now. I don't know if that's going to affect your evening, but you now hate Pringle. Which means I don't think you can eat crisps anymore. 31 Death's Door. Are you... No, that's Death Blow. I feel like you're taking advantage of the fact that I don't pay attention by now sowing false information. Because I'm not convinced it says that anywhere. I'm suspicious.
Twisted by hope.
I don't think you want to specify your JK, because that suggests JK Rowling, and you don't want that. As far as I'm aware, you don't want that in your life. Okay. Smash a corpse in the face. Do do do. Chomp my woman, please don't do that. Now we've got more battlefield medicine. I don't remember battlefield medicine having a uses in the previous one. I think you could just use... Oh, goddamn, fucking... Ugh, meltdowns again. The Dark Jaws. A Doomsayer. We don't need a Doomsayer. There's enough Doom to go around. Nobody needs to talk about it. Death's Door for you. Well, that's a new experience for you, I think, in fairness. Oh, dear. Well, I tell you what. The one solution to Death's Door, absinthe. Get yourself pissed. That will solve all my problems. Yes, it will. Who's going next? No, I should probably focus on... Who are you? You're that third one. Okay, you're going to go no matter what. So I'll still focus on that one, I think. Can't stay, unfortunately. They're having a public viewing of the championship trophy just down the road. Oh, really? Nice. And I am soon off to go and party. Well, you enjoy your party. I am doing poorly. Oh, at least I've now unlocked Incision, so I can now make a swift incision into his body. I'm playing the Darkest Dungeon 2, and it's the Darkest Dungeon. They've just made it darker and more dungeony. But welcome, nonetheless, welcome. Even if it is just a flying visit, you are always welcome here. Tumultuous relationship again. Relax, I'm only kidding around. I don't think you are kidding around. I think you're serious when you start fucking about. Twin daggers, go! Many daggers. Make short work of your skull. We have been blighted. God damn you, game. I exchanged my anti-venom for anti-bleed bandages, and what do you give me? Fucking blight. This game, it hates you and wants you to suffer. Damn you. I must study. Battlefield medicine, methinks. I can get rid of blight with that anyway. Don't waste your time. No. Waste your time. Waste your time. You son of a bitch. I suppose it's going to have to be the healing salve, isn't it? Because otherwise, they're all dead. Ah, interesting. Yes. How fascinating. Oh, no. Okay. God damn, you've done me again with that. I thought I diddled the system for a moment, but the system diddled back. The system will not be diddled. They all hate each other, and now he's at a meltdown. How did it all go so wrong? Horror. Do. Death's Door again. How many do you have in you, Red? Oh, gosh darn it all. I mean, arguably, if we do die in the next 10 minutes, that's going to be perfect timing. Death's Door once again. Status ailments and Death's Door do not go well together, of course, because every single turn she is going to be at Death's Door. But we will absinthe the way again. But unfortunately, this I'm stuck in a slightly passive loop of not killing the enemy, which is not great news. I'm going to try doing you. Thank you for not ruining my day by preventing that game. Much better than the alternate. Double daggers, because you fortuitously moved into it. Whatever. But don't whatever her. She's done a very good dagger blow. And that's what we need in life. How much damage? 3 damage. You've only got 2 HP. You're going to bleed to death the next turn. Well, you're going to bleed to Death's Door, maybe. Plus you've got... Oh, no. Instant no. Oh, I have no options here. This is inconvenient. Heal yourself. Physician, heal thyself. And now battlefield medicine. You, hopefully, yes, good. She didn't deny you this time. Death blow! Bleed for the win. Oh. This is about as stressful, in fairness, as the previous one. It looks like there's a dirty old man on the next section of road, so we'll have to wait and see what the dirty old man has to say for himself. Is he going to be a good... Oh, maybe it's the trader. It might be the trader again. I think he looked like a dirty old man. Yeah, there you go. It's the trader. He is a dirty old man.
Is unfocused. Zoe is in 2 places at once.
Well, could we steal all his stuff then? I think we need a healing salve. We will have a second healing salve, yes. And that's all my cash. Well, actually, I suppose technically we could do some more trinkets, but I think at this point it would possibly be beneficial to die. Simply because it restarts the game, so... it's never a simple choice. Okay, so...
Procrastination of the inevitable.
Oasis wouldn't go amiss. A hospital over there would be delightful, but that's difficult terrain. Watchtower might not be terrible, but then... What's that one? An assistant, yeah, okay. Oh... Yeah, if I want to get to that hospital, I could go to that one, because that could be a hospital, but then again it could be worse. So maybe it would be, but then that's a difficult path. I'll tell you what, let's take the easy path now and go. Oh, what do you have? Oh, you want me to go to... Oh, Blue Boosh wants me to go to the mystery path. Oh, I don't think I can anymore. I think I fucked up. Sorry, Blue Boosh. I didn't see your request until it was too late. Suspicious! Blue Boosh is now suspicious of red. He can no longer paint the colour red. It's going to be inconvenient. Because a lot of characters do rely on the colour red. I suppose arguably you can, but you're not quite going to look at it in the same way. You're going to look at it and go, nah, this is a suspicious red. The Watchtower! Okay, what have we got? We got a bell end. Yeah, we got a couple of bell ends, and then a bunch of other bits. Don't know what bell ends are. Oh, the Hero Shrine continues a hero story. Interessante. That sounds quite fascinating. I really hope we do actually make it there. Right, let's just have a look in on their items. You've still got 2 of those left. What I want to do is healing salve for you, and could I not afford the other healing salve? Or have you got like 8 uses? Yes. Was there a way? Huh. No. Okay, that's fine. That will suffice. Carry on. Get those horses moving once again. That's what we need. Do 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 do. Carrying on down the path. This is not the life I dreamt for myself. Nobody dreams of this life. Dang it all. I was hoping this wouldn't be a battle. And it's just straight into a battle. Oh, we got a female zombie though. But I say female zombie. It's a widow, yeah. I would say that was a female zombie. An ounce of prevention. Let's try and get our ability to not be buggered a little bit more. But I fear these guys are going to be insistent on buggery, and therefore we will struggle to avoid it. Just bring it down on the first target. Might as well. There's no benefit to fighting anything else, although it might be beneficial to get rid of the widow. Jonathan Ross says it will be beneficial to get rid of the widow, which I do agree with you, Jonathan Ross. But for now, it's difficult to say. Although she does appear to be one of those ones that goes for the sanity, and at the moment my stress levels are not outrageous, although I'd prefer not to have the horror. Oh god, play with fire, get burned. Stop hating each other. I need you to like each other. Goddamn suspicious, you're up to something. Oh yeah, okay, she lost her stats for his suspicions. This is not great news. Be not wounded. I hate being stood up. I didn't know you were off on a date. But fair dues, he's dazed now. He didn't know they were supposed to be having a date. Now she's being chomped. Chomped real bad. Daggers for all and all for daggers. Everybody loves daggers. Crushing time is here. Oh, instant crush. Yes! They're getting back on happy ground. Maybe at some point you will not hate Pringles, but at this point in time, you definitely hate Pringles. But battlefield medicine, that will help with the situation. Slam that man down, or slam the weapon on the man, not just slam the man down. You might as well use pick to the face, get rid of it, do the most damage, I think. Chompy chomps. Not good. We're gonna need to heal you. Oh, the horror! Don't show me my reflection. It's horrific. Do I have another battlefield medicine? Yes, I do. Don't do that! You dickheads! You don't understand what you've done. Red, you may have sacrificed yourself just because you're a hateful bitch. Yes, there you go. I told you. Death's Door. And the final round. Interesting. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Round 5 of 5. How fascinating. So I'm probably not... Oh, I should have used Absinthe, you prick. Absolute knob jockey. Whoa! Blue Boosh with the insta-kill. Spectacular stuff. Spectacular stuff. Okay, we continue on the journey. And just hope we can reach the bell end in time. It's the only option for me. Shrine of Reflection. Echoes of the past. Tradition drove us into each other's arms, or estates rather. My ambition outflanked my fellow officers at soirees and mock skirmishes. The jeers, the whispers, they pushed me deep into my studies. Shall we find out more about Blue Boosh's background? What did Blue Boosh do before this?
Chapter 1.
A premature promotion.
Premature promotion.
You said it better, mate. That's fine. I should have shut up, but I didn't think you were saying that bit.
The politics of a military career are perhaps as treacherous as war itself. Though untested in combat, his acumen for advancement was unmatched. Through a dubious campaign of influence and intimidation, he had at last claimed a coveted command, and was eager to bask in the glory of the victories that were sure to come.
Oh, more? No? Yes? No? Oh, whippity, whippity, hop, hippity, hippity, habla. So, I have got Bellow. It's a ranged attack. It removes Swing and a Hund, and they lose 3 speed. It's not too bad, but I wouldn't necessarily say it was that great. But that might be a permanent unlock. I don't know for certain. We shall have to wait and see. But I'm assuming you do have that available now if I wanted to swap it in, right? Combat skills, yeah, Bellow. And you've also got Hold the Line if I wanted that, but I don't want Hold the Line, to be honest. And I don't really want Bellow. I think the moves you've got are absolutely perfect. But I think really, yeah, I think we're going to want to go Bell End again, because if we go Bell End again, we get to go to the hospital. So we can find out more. I might stick to finding out more about the Man-at-Arms. But we stand a distinct chance of being in an encounter. Yeah, that looks suspiciously like an encounter. Impervious enemies. It's not great news. I don't want impervious enemies. I want very distinctly pervious enemies, please, if you wouldn't mind. Heal, please. Thank you. Hanging on by the tiniest of threads. But I suppose as long as there is a thread, there is a degree of hope. Crush it. God damn it, he's weak. Stop weakening my big man. He needs to do all of the damage. Alright, then again, maybe she needs to do all the damage. She's doing quite well at the damage thing. Suspicious. Speak up. Speak plainly. You don't believe she's as good as she lets on. Just slice it. Slice and dice it. Ooh, good bleed. Good bleed, my friend. Smash the man to death. Excellent. I could have tried calculating bleed damage, but I think smashing his face in was going to be more efficient. As it so often is. As it so often is. I could do mathematics, or I could smash your fucking face in. And usually, it's far easier to smash your fucking face in. Let the world fall to ruin! God damn it, you've managed to fucking piss people off again. Stop doing that. Stop going to your breaking point. Nobody needs your breaking point right now. We all need you at your best. Smash it. Yes, go, pickaxe. Beautiful work.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply.
I mean, I long to be next to the Wainwright because the Wainwright is in the inn. And that means I'm not going to die. I was going to say, can we not move on? But it's just momentarily sort of slow to get the carriage started, it seems. Oh no! The flame is low as well! There were so many other problems, I'd forgotten the fact that the flame needs to be high as well. Oh, the Shrine of Reflection once again. And yes, we can. Clever repartee and a poisoned tongue meant nothing on the battlefield. I must admit, it might be beneficial to get some more moves to the for the doctor. For the good doctor. Fuck it. We'll stick to Blue Bush. See what other mischief he's gotten up to. The leader of men.
A leader of men.
Oh.
Behold the conquering general.
No.
Marching his men to victory.
No, you don't. You don't give me battle. Attack, strategic repeat, inspire. Yeah, I will inspire you. I've inspired you. I am a general. Why have you been dazed? Ow. Guys, don't die. Stop thrusting. Don't thrust your spear inside of my neck. It's not a good place for a spear to be. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I've got more men now. Doesn't seem... Oh, every man for himself. Okay, fair enough. Every man for himself again, yeah. Okay. Probably because I tried the inspiration, perhaps. Maybe just... I don't know! I don't know what to do! I don't know! No, I think attack, surely, has got to be... Yeah, you, sir. Attack. Oh, I've made him... My doings are not good things. My doings are not doing good. I need to read the doings closer. Or this is deliberate because it's part of the story that the general's doings were just not good doings. Conflicting orders? There was no conflicting orders, sir. I asked you to attack. That's all I wanted. I wanted you to attack the man. Okay. So, yeah, forward 3 and a bonus to attack. Yeah, I think they're lying to me. This is the point. Strategic retreat. And, yeah, that's supposed to give, like, a bonus to speed, it looks like. I don't know! I don't know! What am I supposed to do? What do you want from me, game? I don't understand. The people they're dying around me. They're being thrusted in the neck. I don't know what you want, game. I think you want me to lose the battle. Because I think I'm about to become a disgraced general. But I do quite like the fact that they've actually included battles in this idea. Comrade in arms, we got another fodder for the thing. So can I strategically retreat myself? No. You. Can I just go back? Oh, wow, he's now vulnerable. He did go back though, in fairness. He did go back. Do 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 do. Keep on being speared. I wonder if something's going to happen when my stress level gets too high here. Because at the moment, not a lot is happening. There are no conflicting orders, sir. I told you to retreat. That is not a conflicting order. Get the fuck back is not difficult to understand. Oof. Lost another one. More stress. So I think that meltdown, there we go.
A
Massacre.
A complete and total failure of command.
Only because you kept being a bastard, game. I stand fast. That's not terrible. I mean, the thing with that though is it feels like a slightly lesser version of the ones I've already got, which I don't think I need. I don't really need a lesser version of the ones I've got. Right, hospital time. Hospital time. Hospital time. There we go. Oh, again, drunk horses. Drunk horses. Drunk horses. Everybody doesn't like drunk horses. Well, I don't know. People might like drunk horses. Please don't be an encounter. It's an encounter. Of course it is. Impervious enemies. Oh, there's a big man. There's a big boy zombie and a little boy zombie. And they don't like each other again. So this is a woodsman and this is an urchin. So I really shouldn't have to sort of fear much from the urchins, but I suspect I will probably have to fear a lot from the urchins. Let's blind those two to try and prevent some degree of damage. Pretty certain you shouldn't have been... Oh, of course she has that dazed thing, doesn't she? So she probably did have a turn. Oh, I'm going to need to move those two round again, which is not hugely... Oh, loses next action as well. She's not doing well. Suspicious. Even worse. Excellent. But Rampart will get me back at the front. Or get Blue Boosh back at the front, anyway. But that's... Oh, carve the toy. Don't carve the toy, sir. Carve your wife. Do. Oh me, oh my, oh dear, oh please die to poison. Ah, he resisted. What is his natural resistance? Probably quite high, and I should have paid attention to it, but never mind. God damn it, fucking red is just not... Oh, she's going to have a turn this turn, but not the turn next turn. Excellent. No, it's not actually as high as I thought it was, his blight resistance. It's still quite high, which is inconvenient, but it's not as high as I thought it was. I might try and... Oh, okay, Haunting Melody's not great news. Oh, but he's now at the front, so we might be able to take down that urchin. Take him downtown to Painesville. Slam your mallet down upon his head. Fell the tree. Death's door. Of course death's door. It's permanent death's door. She might bleed to death, of course. That's the other disadvantage of ailments and death's door, of course. There is every possibility that you will bleed to death or something. Oh no! I want you dead. I want the Pringles dead. Okay, we're going to have to use the item. Dragged back from the brink. Of course. It's the least... Oh, we'll try that again. Yes! I did manage to diddle the game out of screwing me over this time. Okay, what we got? So, carve the toy. Please stop doing that. Oh, goddamn bleed. I hate the bleed. It's a bleeding nuisance. He's horrid at the bleed. Smash the child. Gonna try and kill the child. Death blow to the child.
But effective.
Yes, and effective is all we can really hope for. So let's go after the wife. Protect the child. I mean, there is no child anymore. I killed the child. You're a bit late on the protect the child then. Heal him up and get rid of the bleed. Although you're about to have another meltdown, Mr. Stressy Pants. Everybody's super stressy pants. Awkward, annoying, but I suppose a necessity. I will have to crush past the guard. Are you even trying? He's trying his best. Fucking hell. He's been at death's door for about 6 hours. Okay, final round. So I don't know what final round precisely means. So we're going to find out, unfortunately. Oh, god damn it. You deserve far worse than this maggot. Just slice him up. Slice him up. Slice him down. Make him bleed all around. How'd you like the bleed, bitch? Nobody likes the bleed. Oh, he's having a meltdown. Dark jaws closing around me. I don't think I can... Yeah, I think they are so fucked in terms of their relationship that they cannot get worse. So the meltdowns no longer have any issue. You're still alive. Well, you were just about alive. Now you're death's door again, of course. You are always death's doors. It couldn't happen to a worse person. Pringle does not like you. And you do not like Pringles.
What matters most
Oh, there we go.
is
We did
to
actually...
reach the mountain.
We didn't actually have to finish the
Alive,
encounter.
if
It was a
possible.
turn counter. But we are almost at the hospital. But unfortunately, I don't think I've got any money, actually. I've just realised. Oh, I've got 10 coins, so... Could you maybe, you know, heal my wounds for free? Have you considered that? Yeah. I'm going to have to choose wisely here. I literally cannot afford to heal you to max, so we'll have to do 12 HP there. And then maybe 7 HP there, and then, yeah, I can't afford to do any more healing. And, of course, I forgot. We do have some more... I believe we have more sort of fucking stuff that's shat all over me, haven't we? Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, yeah, she got Doomsayer. Believe this all won't end well. But, yeah, they are all so fucking nope in terms of their opinion of one another. And that they full on just do not trust anything. But still... Oh, there's the Dark Impulse. Interesting. Unlock the potential. Oh, okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's try the Unforgettable Trinket with the Dark Impulse. Because that means she now has a bonus there. And you might as well have resistance to that. That'll do. Right, we'll carry on. Let's get... No, character inventory. That's what I wanted to get rid of. So what's this start? Academics study. Rewards are mysterious. Well, must be, I ought to be putting it away soon, but... Oh, we're also... I've only got 6 torch left. Shit. I should have done that assistance encounter. I suppose... I can't... Yeah, I don't think I can... Yeah, these are locked, so I can't put that on now. Bollocks. I think we're about to lose hope. Yes. No. Yep, there we go. We have lost all hope. All hope is lost. I think the cultists have come back. I thought I might actually get to the final encounter, but I don't think I'm going to, because all hope has been lost, and we're facing cultists, and it's all gone horribly, horribly tits up. So, that's a thing. There's no round counter here, so I have to fight this battle. Fully. Permanently. Meltdowns again. Excellent. Your meltdowns mean nothing to me now. Apart from the bleed and death's door thing, that's always a problem. You can't use battlefield medicine. Why? Oh, because you're in the wrong space. That's a problem. You can use your healing salve, which will solve a degree of problems, but I'm going to have to figure out a way of moving you. Is it going to be easier to move? Yeah, I think it's going to be easier to move you, so... Oh, okay, no. You stay where I can see you. Okay, well, we're stuck. We're stuck where we are. Because of the suspicious nature of Blue Boosh. He refuses to let me move my people. And you hate Pringles. You will never allow for the Pringles to happen anymore. You must remove all Pringles from your house. Do you have any movement type stuff? No, you don't. Which is a bit of a pain in the arse. So I think we are... I need him to be able to use battlefield medication. So annoyingly, he's been dazed, which is not great news.
A slow suffering.
Not sure precisely where that daze came from, but still. We shall have to wait and see. Survive a little bit longer. God damn you to Hades. And possibly back again. Oh, good crit, good crit. That's what we need to see. We need more crits like that. Bring the hammer. Unfortunately, he's been weakened. He is trying. He's trying his best. Stop taunting him. He'll have another meltdown. Gosh darn it, that's not where you want to see a crit. And also, you do not want to see blindness. That's inconvenient to say the least. But my witch doctor... Well, plague doctor, technically, I suppose. You can deal with that. And does that remove the blindness? I don't think it does. No, I didn't think it did. Oh, I see the tumultuous relationship. I think it's causing the daze. And now he's blind as well. So everybody's blind. Everybody's very blind. Don't look at me. It's not my fault. I didn't want to come here in the first place. Death's door, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. I need you to be dead. Not at death's door. I also need you not to do that. It's an awesome looking move though. The whole lightning strike and stuff. It's beautiful, but I really need you not to use it. Because it gives you a severe boof. Death blow. Excellent. That's what we needed. And now battlefield medicine. Come on. I need you to not fuck this up. Good. Ah, Blarg. Blargus Maximus. Ah. Damn you fucking angel babies. Damn you. Seriously, damn you, angel babies. No, stop doing it to my man at the back. Death's door! No. I think you'll find this is exactly the time to falter. We've been pushed to our very brink, and our very brink is no longer enough. I knew he was going to dodge, because he had that little dodge icon, but there was nothing I could do. He's having a meltdown again. Once more, the meltdown makes little to no difference. This is how fucked we are. Meltdowns are meaningless. I should have used the other person. I don't know.
Steady yourself.
I will try and steady myself. Composure. Composure. It's all good. It's all good. It can be won. It can't be won. It can be. It can't. You've run out of battlefield medicine. It can't be won. Okay, I agree now. I'm in full concurrence with your assessment. You absent, though. We've always got alcohol to solve all our problems. That's a daily situation. Something you can learn at home as well. If you have problems, they can be solved by alcohol. Warning. Problems are not solved by alcohol. These problems are, however, solved by absinthe. Which is good. Although having said that, I think I needed to let it go down. I don't think I'll survive this one. I'm not hugely confident. I was hoping to get a little bit further along the map line, but unfortunately, yeah, the relationships have broken down to the point where I don't think there's a victory scenario. Although I can deal with your bleeding effect with bandages, but I don't know. It's not making enough difference. I can stem the flow, but the damage is already done. That's essentially the problem here. Oh, goddamn fucking angel babies. Didn't need your faces in my life. I'm trying to get rid of the big one, because the big one I think is the most troublesome. But I think the little babies being left alone, they're proving like that little tick 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 tick, tiny bit. So that's definitely the biggest threat, the evangelist. But the little babies are proving obnoxious. Okay, Blight is going to help me to a certain extent. Speak plainly. Don't trust you. But having like zero health options is not useful. Okay, I'm going to try and double Blights. Because then, yeah, 6 damage, 5 health. That should either Death's Door or straight up kill that creature, which is going to be hugely beneficial. I think we're going to lose. I feel like we are going to lose my girl, which is not great news. You bastard. Went down to Death's Door. I needed him to be dead. Death's Door again. Added blindness for Mr. Blue Boosh. I fear you are not going to be able to hit your target with blindness attached to you. Which does mean maybe... Well, no, he's so weak now that all of his defensive options are probably not going to be that useful. Because it'll just end up killing him. Which, arguably at this stage, I don't want anybody to be dead, but Blue Boosh is probably one of the more inconvenient ones to die.
The work continues.
Only just continues. Only just continues. Oh, amateur weaponsmith. Oh, that's how... What? That? Yeah, right. Yeah. So it gives him an extra crit bonus. God damn it, she's hanging on in there. I knew that was... I sort of knew it was going to be a dodge because he had that effect. I kind of went for calculating around the idea of him dodging. Sometimes you just have to plough through the status ailment, unfortunately. Which, you know, it wastes a turn, but sometimes there's little choice. if that status ailment doesn't, or buff rather, on this. Oh, death blow! There she goes. We've lost red, and then there were 2. 3 with a free bleed, so we might take the chance that you're going to die, but then I must admit, no. Okay, we're going to try and make sure it dies by adding blight. No! Blue Boosh bled to death. He did so well, but it just wasn't enough. Oh, we have only got Pringles left. Oh no, Pringle can attack. I was going to say Pringle can't even attack, I don't think, but he can. He's now able to strike with the incision because they are close enough. Oh, Blue Boosh. He's dropping coins as a salute to his dead self. Well, Pringle is still going. Fuck me, Pringle. Well done. Well done, Mr. Pringle. But I don't reckon on your chances. Let's see. Do you have... Yeah, we might as well give you a healing salve so that you stand the best chance. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Fuck nuts. Fuck nuts by going downstairs. Fuck nuts by going upstairs. Well, we don't need the storage trunks, because the storage trunks are not doing anything for me at this point in time. I'm still over encumbered. Well, fuck you. Combat items. Ditch that then. Am I still over encumbered? No. Oh, there we go. The number's up there. I figured the number would be there somewhere, but that's not where I looked. So something mysterious this way comes.
Early experiment. Gird yourself and don't stand too close.
I fear I'm going to stand too close. Okay, well, I mean, literally, he's in charge of everything. So we're losing flame. He gains potentially a disease. Erudite. Okay. -10 to the flame. And we've got pustule salves. I don't think we want pustule salves, in fairness. What was Erudite? Knowledge supreme over all. So that's one of those ones that's like not obvious, but is going to be a problem. We'll get rid of the stimulant drugs and get rid of the anti-venoms. There we go. Now we can at least carry on the path. I think what... I mean, Pringle doesn't stand much chance by himself. He's a plague doctor. God damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a fighter. I don't know if he ever said that one, but it's usually, I think, I'm a doctor, not an engineer or something, I think, isn't it? Oh, hello. You're a big burly man, aren't you? Hello, I'm Pringle. The hatchet men are here. Well, just give it your damnedest, Pringle. Give it the old college try. But unless you death blow for eternity, you are going to die this day. Once you pop, unfortunately... Oh, finishing blow was not a finishing blow. Once you pop, you have a meltdown. Leave me to my fate. He's a Death Seeker as well. We should run. Okay. Now this is the point in time where once again I've perhaps missed an obvious command somewhere, but I'm not convinced there's a way of running. Although there might be somewhere, but I don't think it's going to make much difference. I think that this is the time to die. It's my time to die. Although apparently Pringle disagrees. It is not his time to die. Yeah, passing the turn, moving. Frenzied enemies, pillager. So unless, like, escape. Oh, there's abandon run, but I'm going to fight to death, essentially. But yeah, I don't see an actual escape the battle. Which, hey, well, Pringle, once again, proving himself the master of all. Surviving the death's door once again. Is he? Oh, he might actually survive this battle through sheer... Oh, no, I think he died. Did he go?
The flame grows stronger.
I don't think it does.
Try and try again.
I think the flame grows weaker. Yes, I think he died. But hope restored 470, leagues travelled 164, items discarded 16, regions complete 150, shrines 50, battles 190. I think that's points rather than literal numbers. We've unlocked the Hellion. I do remember the Hellion. I think was quite good in the original. Whether that's the same here or not, I don't know. We've got a load of items, which I'm assuming we are going to be getting next run, or are these just sort of... Yeah, actually, I think these might be just items that will appear throughout. Yeah, okay, and we've got different things there. If you can have more random starting party. I don't think it'll be random, but it will be different. Because I should put it away, but what will happen is I can now choose the Hellion. Now, whether that's here, was it here or elsewhere? Yes, the house. Start your confession. Well, we've only got denial, so we'll have to do that. But starting a fresh one's not going to be that unreasonable. So it'll just auto-save, I assume, or it'll be immediately abandoned. Either way, it doesn't make that much difference. Crossroads, which is where we get the boys, yeah, and the girls. So yeah, at this point, let's have a look. So Paracelsus, so he is technically still Paracelsus, still Audrey. Do you still have... No, there you go. This time, if you wanted to be the man-at-arms, you would be an amateur weaponsmith to start with, and you'd have stiff knees. Whereas if you want to be the Hellion, who is another frontline, a decent frontline fighter, you are thick-blooded or a tippler. Can't get enough of the alcohol. So yeah, Boudica, 619. I don't know why it's 619. But yeah, you are... This one, the Hellion, is far more aggressive. Very little defense, but a lot of high-end attacks for sort of barbaric Europe. Sounds like a yogurty drink for Conan. I've got him the barbarian Yop. Anyway, we will exit the game because I need to, stop playing and start putting things away. But yeah, that was the Darkest Dungeon 2. The Darkest Dungeon was... Okay, so the Darkest Dungeon is a great game, but incredibly difficult. And it's one of those games where I can play it for a few sessions, and then it literally drains the soul from me. And I suspect Darkest Dungeon 2 will be equally a game that is sort of... I can play a few sessions, and then it will drain the soul from me because of its difficulty. But, that's the way these things are. So I don't necessarily have the idea of actually completing the game, but it's still a fantastically fun and entertaining game to at least try. To try as you might. Try. I'm now just looking at other things. So we're doing the do-do-do song. So enjoy the do-do-do while I do other things. I realise I'm technically not supposed to be doing this on stream. I could do it later, but the thought is in my brain, so I want to get rid of the thought in my brain. I don't. Right. Let's see. Is it worthwhile doing a raid? Probably not. And I haven't necessarily got time for that. But nonetheless, no, we're not going to bother with the raid. So I don't actually need that open. Superb. Right. Thank you for joining me for what was a very short-lived Shipwrecked. Not great. Not a great showing of Shipwrecked, I fear, today. But a very good showing of The Darkest Dungeon 2. and that was very entertaining. So let's go to the interim slideshow, and if you are after some more gaming goodness with a new mystery game, I believe, I'm led to believe only one person knows what the game is going to be, so you might be interested in finding out what the game's going to be. Mr. Mouse Caliber will be streaming tonight with something new.
But now, everything's fine, everything's good, everything is kicked in the face. That's how I solve most of my assassination problems. Kick them in the face! Yeah! I am Lincoln!
Final battle, fight!
Nope!
It does seem like the
You're
stream
just a
is
colossal
dying
dickweed,
fast.
aren't you? Dickweed in the garden of life!
Might be doing that.
Aha! Didn't expect that,
Probably
did
today
ya?
on the
Yes!
internet. Using the internet, so that's probably where that's going horribly wrong.
Suck my link dick! Okay, good.
There you go. If you enjoy madness, you can enjoy Mr. Mouse Caliber. And at 9 o'clock tonight, you also have Mr. Can't Sleep, Master Planned.
Blow it.
Cannot he sleep?
What, this?
Yes, below
Or the
it.
ship? Oh, right. You just
Blow
want me
it,
to sit
yes,
here.
below.
Hello, and welcome to the Can't Sleep Must Blowcast.
Yeah, we want to see him blow it.
Oh, that's going to get clipped.
Yeah, it did get clipped. Considering most of his are quite short, we'll do a cheeky second. See if we get one of the more.
Oh, you know what we can do? I've just realised,
I don't
because
know.
this
What can we
camera's a
do?
little taller, right? So we can put the chair here, and then
I
when
like
we go
the chair
to
there.
painting, we can do this.
Ah, yes, a dippy chair.
Um,
I fully concur with the
whole
dippy chair.
jiggles. Yeah. So there's the light set. The glue on the light is shit. As soon as it gets slightly warm, it just melts and drops the light.
No, it's unfortunate. Anyway, I haven't got time for many more clips. So, I will be back tomorrow evening, 9 o'clock, Thursday, for Dragon Quest Builders 2 and Graveyard Keeper. And then I will be back Saturday for Saturday RPG, which is, of course, World of Final Fantasy. Hello, hello, and goodbye.
Hello there.
Goodbye there. Anyway. Okay, he's doing it again. I suppose he has to get it out of his system.
Hello there.
Hello there indeed. And goodbye there. Anyway, I will say cheerio, and then I will leave it for a moment, and then I will end the stream. So cheerio.